Type of energy only Darren, McCarty, and Neal Ruhl can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, 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 what's going on, buddy? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D!
Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neal Ruhl. That guy, D-Mac, Darren McCarty, in the house.
What's going on, Neal?
Not a lot.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, Red Wings started their vacation early.
60 minutes
They
early.
were still on the golf course. I don't know who those imposters were. Well, actually, I do.
Yeah.
Looks sort of the same, but it's over with. Now we can move on and focus in on the Pistons playoffs and
We got to do one more.
Tigers.
Why couldn't they just,
go get them.
Why couldn't they just lose
Tigers.
4-2? And, we would have made our peace with it, because I feel like we have made our peace with it. Now we got to... There is some news to it, though. There is some legit news. So just when you think you're rid of it, Spencer Raxter, hello.
Hello.
Just when you think you're rid of it, Spenmo,
Yeah.
you ain't.
Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
100%.
Yeah, it's pretty gross, man. Pretty gross.
Yeah, that one was tough. Gordon is in the house today.
What's going on?
What's
guys?
up, man?
Good to be here again.
The luxurious mullet is flowing and in full effect.
Yep. The Mully woke up today and decided it wanted to be shown.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Hey, listen, it's not a me decision.
It's not up to you.
It's up to this guy.
Yep.
Listen, if I get out of the shower and the conditioner did its job and it just kind of shows up like this, great. There's other days though where it's
like good bourbon, man. You can't just make it.
Yeah.
It's up to the bourbon.
Yeah, I got 3 colics on the front of my hairline, so it's
You don't choose the mullet. The mullet chooses you.
Yeah.
That's
was
it.
what I was born, the hairstyle I was born to have.
Absolutely. So Gordon, the mullet, is here and flowing. Jump into that Woodward Sports chat thread. Get into the super chat if you want, like Freddie Felt did. Hey, Cancun Town. Oof. Hockey Town has now reached grit territory. The Dylan Larkin sweaters will be at Dunham's for the low soon. Damn. What a disgrace. Man, D-Mac.
Paul from Grace.
He put the Dunhams on Larkin's jersey, man.
Dude, what's the best Dunham jersey you got? Best Dunham's jersey ever I got. $3 Mike Fury jersey.
Mike Fury.
Yeah, remember him?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, wide receiver.
$3,
bro.
He was my very first job in media. I was covering the Detroit Fury arena football team for free, obviously.
Nice.
And Mike Fury was in that league, dude. He was a dog, man.
I think I got a Roy Williams jersey at Dunham's.
Of course, that fits the profile.
Shout out! I fucked with Roy Williams, man. He was good.
He was. You believe the trade we got for him?
Cowboys are stupid.
Yeah, they are, man.
Jerry, good old Jerry.
Man, he'll do it.
Yep.
Woodward Sports Chat, EX27 Evolution. Go to your local rink at 11 p.m. on a Wednesday. You'll see 2 beer league teams playing for nothing, literally, with more heart than the Wings did last night. That game says a lot about this team.
I turned it off after the first period. I couldn't watch it. I couldn't.
I flipped it on the radio, like I said, because I was driving home, and that was out of admiration for Paul Woods.
Yep.
And
shout out Paul Woods.
Yeah, congrats, man. Great career.
Legend,
dude.
Yes.
And Paul doesn't know this, but when I was a kid, like a little kid, I would turn the game on the radio just loud enough to where I could hear it, but my parents, if they walked by my bedroom door, they couldn't.
Yeah.
And that's, back in the day, that's how when you're supposed to be abed and asleep, you can't.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't until I got older, like 10 or 11, where I figured out the trick of taking the comforter and putting it over the TV.
Oh, yeah.
You get older, you get wiser.
Yep. That was me with the Game Boy under the covers.
Yeah.
DS, playing Mario Kart. You forget to close it, and you still have the music going.
Oh,
while
yeah.
you're in the room.
Yeah, absolutely. So, no, but shout out to Paul Woods for real. And that was one of my things where I owed it to him to flip on the game. And he does, obviously, we've never met, actually. But, you spend a lot of time with those guys.
For
dude.
sure.
You just do.
For sure.
Shout out to him, man. Class dude.
Yeah.
For sure. Woodward Sports chat thread, Zach Soap. I listened last night, too, only for Paul Woods. Zach, thank you for that message, man, because it means a lot for me to hear that. Detroit Dabber, I watched for Ken and Mickey. I know, but Ken and Mickey will be back next year.
Yep.
Paul Woods won't be. So.
Paul Woods' drip, too. He's got some of the best drip of all time.
Yeah, well,
it's the classic look.
I missed this. Zach Soap said, and Paul was calling out certain players last night. Hey, if it's your last game, dude, let it rip.
It's like
right?
Rod Wood at the owners' meetings. Just letting, they'll probably sell once the mom kicks the bucket. Like, what the fuck is the president of the team saying that?
Blaha's been doing the same thing. I love it.
Oh, yeah. George does not care.
He's unhinged.
Yeah,
bro.
I love it, too.
What did he say about the Hornets? They're
playing like a playing team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of legends, like I love George, and we know it's time for George to hang him up, but he is just letting it fly.
George goes when George wants to.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, he's earned that. He has earned that.
When they put you in the Hall of Fame, then you can leave when you want to leave.
George is the man.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it. Motor City Patriot. I listen for Paul Woods. Lots of memories. Man, people in the chat, D-Mac, popping in there, man. A lot of Paul Woods guys out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and girls.
Great dude. Seen a lot of games. Should respect his opinion.
Yeah, no doubt, man. It's tough that it went like that. Well, you know what? Because I do have a Tigers question, and we got a lot of draft to get to because we're going into draft overload.
Yeah.
But you want to can we get to the trade thing first?
We can do that.
Can we do that right now?
Yeah.
I don't know what people saw it last night. There were some out there. Keith Gave sent out a tweet, and he said this. He said, quote, talking to somebody talking on social media about Yzerman wasn't willing to give up the premium asset to get Quinn Hughes. Keith Gave, who, and I saw some of your people, Gordon, on the social media.
Yeah, it is your people.
Yeah. Whoa, who are your source? That's Keith Gave, bro.
Yeah.
And this isn't like, this isn't old man. All right, D-Mac, are you familiar with Keith Gave?
This is espionage.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. D-Mac will give you the proof here in a second. This is Keith Gave talking, bro. He's not in here. You know the book The Grind Line?
He wrote that. There's Keith Gave right there.
Yeah.
You see his face.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. That's Keith Gave.
He's legit. He's the
Collaborate
one,
with D-Mac on a
also the Russian Five. He's the one that passed the notes along to Fedorov and Konstantinov during the Cold War days. Like he's legit or whatever. When he comes, he's one of those guys that when he comes out and says it, you take it
as fact. Yeah, and so look, so your people, Gordon, were like,
it is your people.
What sources? What sources?
Gordon,
he said me and my sources. I was like, fuck yeah, Keith. He said, oh, is there an actual source for this, Keith? He's like, yes,
you know who his source
me
would
and
have
my
been?
source.
Probably Yzerman.
Yzerman.
So those of you listening on the podcast right now, Keith Gave sent out a tweet, said, you are misinformed like many others. Yzerman in Vancouver had agreed to a trade for Quinn Hughes. It was a done deal on the condition that Hughes agreed to a long-term deal with Detroit. Yzerman and Hughes spoke directly. Hughes declined. The Wings tried. So here's the deal for the people at the flagship and all. There is no try. Those people don't understand. Quinn Hughes can't talk extension till July 1st.
Yeah.
He can't sign an extension till July 1st. Can't do it. So what else do you have? And like, I'm not saying that doesn't go on where guys are like, yeah, man, I'll give you my word, man. We'll get an extension done. And then boom, they get it done. He declined. He can't do he can't physically sign it till July 1st anyway. So everybody just calm down for a second, all right?
And Quinn Hughes is probably not going to sign a long-term extension somewhere.
No.
If I had to bet on it, he's going to sign a 2 to 3 year deal somewhere, getting in the teens, and then once they see the cap really jump up, then because he's still so young and so good, and then he can sign his
walk-off deal.
8 year, $20 million per wherever Jet goes. And wherever Luke goes, and he'll pick that. So, I mean, if you really want Quinn, rope in the brothers.
So, yeah, and that's where it was. Connor McDavid did his deal for the exact same reason. He gave the little hometown 2-year discount to Edmonton, said, all right, let's figure this out and win it. If we don't win it, peace out. Like, that's how it's going to work. So, with all that being said, man, that's what it was. So, for all the people at the flagship and stuff like that, there is no try. There's only do. Would you give everything right now where the state that this team's in?
For a year and a half of Quinn Hughes to make the playoffs?
Maybe.
You would have.
No, I'm saying, though, maybe for a year of Quinn Hughes.
Yeah, maybe. No, I wouldn't have.
And that's you. You're the king of the transaction.
I love Quinn Hughes, and he's, the second best defenseman in the league, not even close. Like, not even close. It's Cale McCarr.
It's
Cale McCarr. No, it's not. It's not Mo Siders. It's Cale McCarr, Quinn Hughes, and then there's, Werenski and all those guys after that.
Do we have another initial defenseman that's Calder watch?
Not yet. Maybe in the future, but no. Maybe we
Okay.
got ZBJ coming up pretty soon. No, but Minnesota did it because they're all in trying to win a cup. They're trying to go win a cup with the core they have now, with Boldy, with Zuccarello, with Eriksson Ek, with Kaprizov.
Yeah.
Like they've
by the way,
got the
Kaprizov.
weapons. Yeah, they've got
Who
multiple
makes
40
more
goal scorers.
than Connor McDavid?
Yeah.
Like, so just chill for a second, flagship, all right? But anyway, though, Mike G, you mean Hughes didn't want to come home? I guess not.
I guess not.
So for all the people that, like, celebrate all that stuff, pack it up. Pack it up. Tired of hearing about that. Who's from Waterford or White Lake or wherever it is.
Yeah.
So what?
Doesn't matter.
The cap's going up in 2 years. That's what matters. That's what would matter to me.
That is what matters. And I'm not blaming the guy for it.
No, I'm
Like,
not either.
This is a business. Go get your bag. Like I said, he's probably going to sign a 2 to 3 year extension somewhere. Maybe it is in Minnesota, but then he's going to go out and get his 8-year whatever deal after that.
EX27. All this was known at the time during the Hughes trade. No, EX, it wasn't. Where was the reporter that said a deal was done with the Red Wings pertaining or provided that an extension is signed? No one had that. Nobody had that because no one's going to say it. Yeah. Like, I don't know, man.
Neal, I fail to understand though. Where is this coming from? That these are my people.
It's your age
It's
group.
your people.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
my
your
age.
generation.
I almost sent some to Spenny to put them out there.
that don't know
Well,
who Keith Gave is. It's Twitter. Twitter is an awful place.
Who are
The-
your
The
sources?
TikTokers-
Keith Gave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful.
D-Mac, you remember all those times Keith Gave took your quotes in confidence and ran with them to sell newspapers? You remember those times? I don't either. Because it's never happened, man.
Oh, he's not making it up.
Yeah,
No,
right.
absolutely. No, he might sit on some stuff or whatever like that. No, Keith gave this. I'm surprised this didn't come out earlier.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now that it's a point of conversation, but just get the facts straight. So, the fact is, but you're not in a position, right? Quinn Hughes has the power over everything, especially in the landscape of what's going to go on and how he's going to get paid. Just watch and see if he signs an extension or if he goes to free agency, whatever like that. He's got control of his money. You're not even in this position. And why Minnesota can make that team? Do you see who their star players are? They have 2 40-goal guys.
Yep.
They
Kaprizov's
have
the highest paid guy in the league, more than McDavid.
right, like they're all in. So I mean, it was like you have a lot of things playing, working against you right now, and even more, especially with the state of what that locker room seems to be, and that's just soft and not and heartless.
And we got that from Todd McLellan. I don't know if we're get to that as well, or do you just want to combine those?
I don't know. Like, I'm kind of done with it.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest. I have a Tiger question. Well, maybe on the back end,
Okay.
like in that last segment.
Yeah.
But I doubt it. 'cause
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We're gonna get
Yeah,
we're
it's
gonna get
fair.
running on the draft.
That's fair.
Real quick, D-Mac. Zach's opened the super chat. D-Mac, do you have any cool Paul Wood stories?
No, Woodsy's always really cool because where he sit on the plane or whatever, but he doesn't miss anything, right? So what the best part about Paul Woods is that you could always ask, because of the type of player he was, is like the little things, or he would, nothing in particular, but he would notice something that you did in the game that nobody else
So he would talk to you
noticed.
about it.
Yeah, and just and mention it sort of in passing and start the conversation to whatever else, but just
Really?
and as you get, but he would, he was just always a happy guy, always a friendly guy to sort of talk to, and he just had that sort of, playing in the late 70s or the 60s, 70s, like his perspective of like hockey, and especially back then, but. Keep an eye on other teams, and you could ask him, if other guys around the league, if they'd seen him or what he'd heard about him, especially younger, tough guys and stuff like this or whatever. So he wasn't one that would pour out the information, but when you knew you had a resource every now and then, and he'd throw you a nugget, and like I remember the conversations, like these would be like at the air, you're waiting for the plane, or. Sometimes you get maybe at team at the buffet
line
at the
or
lunch
something.
or whatever like
Yeah.
this, especially after, and more so later in my career when later the guys are hanging out, you just pull up for coffee and stuff like that, and just have that morning coffee, or just pick a brain or whatever he says, a big game tonight or playoffs or stuff like this. So, just a true man of the game.
Yeah.
I love the game. And I always said he is the guy around. He always reminds me like an old school cowboy.
Yeah.
Like he needed a cowboy hat. Like that's just sort of.
Does he smoke a pipe? I feel like he smokes a
Like
pipe.
like all of it.
Yeah.
All that guy, all of it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
The old corn cob
more
pipe.
Gandalf
Sure.
than anything, right? Like just wisdom.
Yep.
Had that wisdom.
Shout out Woodsy, man. Ton of respect, man. You put a lifetime in the game. So props to you. Enjoy retirement.
Absolute
man. Do
legend.
everything that you want to do.
We've been so blessed as a city, like
Yeah.
with the play-by-play and color commentary guys that we've
Yeah.
had over every sport. Just an absolute bevy of Hall of Famers, absolute legends. The Red Wings specifically, like 4 for 4 in my entire lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With just elite upper echelon talent. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. Going all
Like
the way.
Ken Daniels is my GOAT. And that's I'll go to
man.
bat with him against anybody ever. But Woodsy and Ken Cal on the calls too is just
And it's his
awesome.
delivery too, how he explains the game, right? It's very cadenced, but you know what you're gonna get on as far as like if you tune in if you want the play, you know how he's gonna do it. And he's got a certain delivery.
I live for when he says Montreal.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I love it, man. Montreal. And you have Montreal 3 points back with 46. And then he gets out like he teased. He teased Ken Cal.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. I've never met Ken Cal either. I feel like him and I would.
You never met Ken Cal?
I've never met Ken. Oh, we met at a golf tournament one
Okay.
time, but I never
Talked to him.
chopped it up.
Yeah.
Broke bread.
Drink beer.
Yes.
Like
Right.
I never sat
Have
down
a
and had a
bourbon.
drink with them. Yeah,
I mean, beer is just liquid bread, so
that is
Essentially.
true.
Yeah.
That is true.
They
So
had beer before they had bread.
that's true.
they absolutely did.
Priorities.
They knew what was up.
Yes.
Damn right.
All right, let's talk about BlackRock.
BlackRock, yeah. Let me tell you about BlackRock because, ooh-wee, do we have
Ooh-wee.
something special for you?
Why? Where are you guys going?
Tomorrow, we're going to Sault Ste. Marie. The heavyweights are headed to the Sioux for another food review at the brand new BlackRock Bar and Grill inside Kewadin Casino in Sault Ste. Marie. Get there early because Red Wings legend Darren McCarty is kicking things off with a meet and greet at 4 p.m. Come hang out with the crew, talk some sports, and experience BlackRock's famous steaks sizzling on a 755-degree volcanic rock. Head up to the all-new BlackRock Bar and Grill inside Kewadin Casino. In
Where's that at?
Sault Ste. Marie. We'll see you there. It's tomorrow. Come out and hang out with us. It's not just a meal, it's an experience. Check them out at blackrockrestaurants.com.
Be there. Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Neal Ruhl here for Planet Fitness. Over 50 Planet Fitness locations just in the Metro Detroit area alone. They're pushing 3,000 around the world. The Black Card's still just $24.99 a month. Think about that, guys. Less than $1 a day for your gym. And go in there and get the work done. You've been saying you're going to get serious about your fitness one day. We'll make one day today, as a matter of fact. Just pull in the parking lot of anyone. You're going to pass a couple on the way home. I was over at the one in Troy on 14 Mile today. Changed it up a little bit just for a different change of scenery. So was in there, got the work done. Again, I love it at Planet Fitness. I'll never be a member at another gym, namely this one that's $80 a month right next to me here. Like, I don't know what else to tell you guys. I get more out of Planet Fitness than I would out of that place. That's a fact.
You don't
guys.
like to rock climb?
No, I don't need a rock wall.
Huh.
All right. I need tons of cardio equipment. I need an area for Spencer to go lift and pick up.
What
heavy
about a
things.
swimming pool?
No, I don't need that too. I'm not saying swimming's not good exercise.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm in here getting work done.
That's
all right.
Okay.
Like,
Catch me on the treadmill watching Homeland.
That's what I'm saying. I was I'm on the treadmill looking at the baseball scores from last night.
My girl Carrie Matheson's a savage. What do you know about her?
PlanetFitness.com.
Shout out my boy Quinn for real though. He's the real MVP.
Yeah, back at it, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Tominator, can't call it the players because everyone's trying to be nice and rub elbows. Tominator,
We've been calling out the players for like 2 weeks.
Tominator,
Yeah.
I'm past Iserman and McLellan.
Yeah.
He was a GM and he was a coach of the first place in Eastern Conference in January team. What changed? Todd McLellan didn't change as a coach. Steve Yzerman didn't change as a GM. He went and got you more.
He was a boy. She was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious?
So obviously, what changed? The players changed. Why did the players change? What happened? Why does it continue to happen to these players?
That's why I bitched about Stevie for a while and needing to add players and needing to get top six talent and needing to round out better pieces into the bottom six. But I'm starting to think it's not the talent because you look at these guys. Every time they leave the Red Wings locker room, whether it's to go to Pittsburgh like Elmer Soderblom or fucking Hronek going and getting a letter on his chest or Tyler Bertuzzi or Anthony Mantha scoring 30 goals.
The dude that went to
for a
San
team.
Jose for nothing.
Yeah. And or if it's your guys leaving the locker room to go to international competition, they always look better. I don't know. It's crazy.
It's just, who has more talent in the organization, Ottawa or the Red Wings?
The Red Wings probably.
Yeah.
David Perron was the second best forward
In
on
the
Ottawa at the
organization.
beginning of the year.
In the organization.
Yeah. In the organization.
Yeah.
Probably the Red Wings, right? So
But
I
Brady
would-
Kachuk's
I-
a fucking motherfucker. You don't have one.
But we don't. But people don't like playing. Ottawa's grittier though.
Yes.
Ottawa's got a little bit of bite and snap to it.
somebody earlier in the chat, and credit to you, I had it, and we cycled through. Said, I don't know how many times DMAC has to say it. We're not hard to play against.
Yep.
And that's it. DMAC had it
Thanks
figured
for
out.
listening.
Yeah, like DMAC had it figured out 2 weeks ago, but they make us show up every day. So that's it. Last one on this, Gromit. Red Wings are so bad that we're talking about announcers, how low the bar has dropped. Well, Paul Woods called this last game. That's why we were talking
Relax,
about it.
dude.
Yeah.
People retire.
So, yeah, that's it. Okay, I have Andrew Natsock. Steve Yzerman didn't tank hard enough. They had the worst record in the league one year.
They were tanking.
And they picked fifth.
Right. Not tanking hard enough. It's crazy.
So I don't know what you want me to say. He also said, what changed? Goaltending went cold. The Wings team was ass all year 5v5.
Yeah.
The Wings special team merchants and were reliant on a hot goalie.
Yep.
I don't say the goaltending went cold. It was, but they did stay
The
ass
levy
5-on-5.
broke.
Yeah.
The levy broke. I mean, when you're seeing that many shots, when you're turning over the puck in your own zone,
And you can't score 5-on-5.
and you can't score 5-on-5 or even sustain offense 5-on-5.
Well, because we talked about it too. That power play's not staying third in the league like
Yeah.
it was like in December. You know, they were on a heater. That comes to an end. All right, Tigers last night. They got to win, kind of much the same fashion they got to win the night before. You know what, man?
Good Jack, man.
Good
Do-rag Jack.
Do-rag Jack on Jackie Robinson Day.
Where are we at with that?
Hey, I like it, bro. Hey, if
don't
it gets you to 6 innings, hey, I'm with it. Cause that 5th inning, I was a little nervous, but he got us through.
And
Only
he
one
didn't
run.
just wear it on Jack. I saw people like, oh, you throw the do-rag on Jackie Robinson? No, he wears it all the
Oh
time.
yeah, he does
Yeah.
wear it all. He wears it in the locker room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the half shirt or whatever.
Woke Jack Flaherty out there taking care of business.
Right.
Love it.
No, he was. I mean, he was.
Yeah, he looked good. He was getting the swing and miss. He was dispatching Bobby Witt.
Yeah.
That's what was impressive.
Yeah.
The middle of the he struggled with the bottom of the lineup for some reason, like walking some guys, but he was killing the Royals' middle of the lineup. Pasquantino, Witt, Perez, all those guys were getting sat down.
Do you guys notice this with Jack? Like, when he walks guys, You ever notice that, like, there's always 2 pitches, sometimes 3 in the at-bat. It just misses the zone.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
It's the fastball. When they were talking about it, I mean, Dirks and Benetti, I know it's Matt's favorite.
It was getting a little
They
extra.
were pouring
last
it
night.
on a little bit for sure.
They were. Yeah.
But when Andy starts actually breaking down the game, he does such a good job. And he was talking about the fastball, him not being able to locate it for strikes, so they switched to the slider and the knuckle curve more, and that's where he can get tuned up a little bit. So it's when he's missing the fastball, just outside of the zone.
Yeah, and it went away for a minute.
Yeah.
and then it was okay.
Normally he'll get in his feelings. You can see the body language when he begins to miss the zone, but thankfully he was able to keep it together.
Yeah, how about Javi Baez, Neal?
How about him?
How about
Slide of the century. Look at him. He ate.
Benetti.
Slide. Oh, Jackie
Benetti was
Robinson.
glazing him for 10 minutes. I know.
You know what? Okay, you want real quick
It's a-
on that during the broadcast with the I don't know that there's a guy you get more out of when they're having fun. When you're having fun, isn't it fun
Neal,
on the
bro.
first of the month when that $150 million contract hits? Isn't that fun?
It's still a game, though.
Right,
Neal.
come
Yeah.
on, Neal. Do you get mad at Dan Dickerson when he calls Javi the most elite tagger in the league? Because he does say that.
No, I'm not saying that. It's true.
Yes,
It is
It's
true.
true.
So-
It's not a shot at Benetti.
No, it is true. Yeah.
It,
But you shouldn't have to turn it on.
150 million. You're not happy with that?
Oh my God, Neal! Everything I got to be
Wait.
so granular. That's your favorite term, getting granular. You're getting granular with Javi.
He
Can't you
doesn't-
just say that the slide was a very, very good slide?
Sure.
That was a great slide.
Oh
was
man,
amazing.
amazing!
Dude, but again,
Jackie would be proud.
Stop.
Jackie will be proud.
Thank you for bringing that up because yesterday we were talking about Riley, right? Disappointed with the way he's come out on the plate, but making himself invaluable to the team, right? 16 times on base. Torque, his on base percentage, right? Oh,
Yeah.
wow, second on the team. Like
Need some power,
trying
but
to get some stuff done. I haven't seen a boo-boos at first base. So these guys are doing it. Javi's another one, right? Are these guys... This is the sort of team thing about talking about playing for your team and trying to do the best you can. So you know what? That Javier Baez run right there, which led to a win, is worth 5 strikeouts.
Yeah.
And it's worth
Thank you.
And it's worth whatever.
Preach.
No, and this is my math to whatever, but what I'm seeing from these guys is to compete now more for each other. And it goes throughout the game or how it is. Like all the stuff that we don't see and we talk about this missing in the Red Wings locker room. We see it in the Pistons, and now we're seeing it more in the Tigers.
Yeah.
But he's making himself invaluable. But that does not change the fact of what Neal says is this is what the guy's getting paid for this number. Now, these ancillaries, the tagging, the defense, the throws, the slides, he needs to do it to make up the difference.
Yeah.
And we all agree he's never going to be worth what you're getting out for the contract,
tried
but
to
he's
tell him
doing
that.
at where you're at with this team. Who gives a shit?
Right.
Right? And he's
It's not about how you
helping
start. It's how you
this
finish.
team. Is he an asset to help this team win games?
Absolutely.
Well, yes, there it is. Right? No, you hope his back gets better and everything to those demographics and statistical that everybody needs to fill their
Right.
I mean,
Phil,
he's hitting
whatever-
330.
what-
Oh, no, that's not. He's
you
hitting
know, whatever
Yeah, I was about to say he
fundamental it
definitely
is.
hit 3.
295.
However you met, no, you know how it's changed from batting average.
Yeah.
It's not about strikeouts. It's about on base percentage, and it's
OPS,
about
yeah.
slugging percentage. The numbers have changed.
So
So
rip off the
however,
rest of those numbers.
295.
See,
He's
look
got
at
a
Neal already, bro.
774
but
OPS.
like which
Stolen
I'm
base.
sure that Neal's right. If you compare that to who's getting paid to whatever, he's at the bottom.
Yes,
but
but there's context.
But we can accept the fact because he's gonna do something special to help us win.
How
Yeah.
about those last 7 games where he's got a 375 average,
Oh.
400 on base percentage?
Oh,
I
what-
mean, don't let him get hot, baby.
How
Just
about
put
those-
him in center field and fucking back.
How about those first 325 games where he hit 198?
Oh, my
Bring up
God.
old shit, Neal.
Hater.
Hey, aren't we
It only matters if we
all
win.
ready? Isn't it the
boom,
word
boom,
cope?
boom,
The
boom,
cope, the
hater.
cope to Javi is just what has he done lately?
It only
What is
matters
he-
if we win.
Fact.
It only
damn
matters-
right.
It only
You're damn
matters when we win.
All right, let's take
Neal
the
is
break.
a hater.
Because
Hey,
you brought,
And
you
how he
brought
made
up,
himself so easy to
You
love.
brought up Riley Green, and I have a
Who?
basic question. for Tigers fans. Basic. And it doesn't have a lot to do with the game last
Are
night.
you in or out with Riley Green?
No,
248.
it's a basic question.
Okay.
I need to know some information from you.
Not the double
You. Where's my drop?
I know, I got you.
That might be copywritten, honestly.
It might
Soldier
be.
might be coming after the check.
Yeah, big.
Well, then we'll
Big
get
Draco
somebody
don't
to
play.
record it.
Yeah.
Get one of
Yeah, we
some-
could just-
this-
yeah.
You guys
K-
record
K-
it.
We'll just take the live.
Yeah.
We'll take our version.
There it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right, Supreme Lending, everybody. I have a question for you, not about the Tigers. Are you going to be in the home market soon? Are you going to be in the home market maybe next year? Here's a little insider hack, by the way. You don't have to be getting in the mortgage market today to call a lending company and say, hey, what does the landscape look like right now? Our guy Chad, our guy Chris. Chad comes on the show as a matter of fact. He'll be here next week. Again, you know a little bit about them. Local here to the area. Supreme Lending, a 99% on-time closing rate, 97% customer satisfaction score. That doesn't happen by accident, everybody. They know what they're doing, and they can help you out. And, look, they're regular salt-of-the-earth people. Give them a call, ask some questions, or if you're ready to rock right now, mention Woodward Sports, and they'll get you up to $500 off of your appraisal, everybody. Some of you have done it already. There's been a couple of you that have linked up with Supreme Lending. Chad and Chris, those are our guys, and Supreme Lending is our team.
D-Mac, tell us about Thrive.
Absolutely. Most people think energy comes in a 16-ounce can full of sugar and neon-colored liquid, but you know better. It's time to upgrade your game with Thrive Energy Pouches. This isn't your daddy's dip. It's tobacco-free, nicotine-free, mental powerhouse packing 300 of clean milligrams of clean, smart caffeine, including alpha GPC and L-theanine. No jitters, no sugar crash, and zero bloating. Grab wintergreen, peach, peppermint, I got those, or cinnamon today. Scan the QR code on your screen and visit dipstop.com. Use promo code WSN for 15% off your entire order. Thrive, clean energy, zero distractions. They just effing work.
DNC ENT put it in there. Kate Cunningham and Luka Doncic both got their appeals and will both be eligible for All-NBA team. So Kate Cunningham is going to be first-team All-NBA.
Let's go, baby.
Shout out to his agent.
Shout out to his agent.
Finna
Shout out
get
to
paid.
Luka, because Cade wouldn't have got it done alone. We needed the Luka on that, too.
Absolutely.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep
Edwards has it. 10, 5, touchdown.
on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep,
Ball looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
There's regular sports bars, that just say, hey, what sauce do you want on your wings? Look at these projection-based screens that the game's on. There's regular sports bars like that. Then there's Art and Jake's, everybody.
They got
Over
all the
80
fixins.
wall-to-wall TVs, all the fixins, all of it is out there for you at Art and Jake's. An elite menu, all the drinks you ever need. And scan the QR code on the screen. Find the Art and Jake's that's closest to you. 6 locations of Art and Jake's. They're all over the place, guys. It's the best sports bar in the sports bar game, period. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting, a fine dining flavor. All right, we're off and running here. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Ruhl, Darren, McCarty, KG is in the building. Spencer Raxter, Gordon is here as well. All of you.
And he brought his people.
And he brought his people.
Come on, guys.
Absolutely.
Come on, don't
Questioning
put that
Keith
on
gave
me.
sources.
Don't put that on
No,
me.
that's on you.
How
That's
is
on
that
you.
on me?
That's on you. Your hair, your texture comb. It's on you.
I have a pretty regular hairbrush. What does a texture comb look like? Like specifically, what is a texture comb?
You have so much to learn about the mullet game, son.
I guess so. I don't know.
Where's
I feel
Bethany
like,
at? Get this man a texture
I
comb.
feel like I'm just like a natural at it.
Yeah. Well, you even said if you had a texture comb, the mullet would be every day.
That's
Okay.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Sideless in the super
What
chat.
the hell?
That was an all-star worthy slide, contract worthy slide. Extend Javi Baez?
John effing Lord just sent like a cat playing a DJ set. I don't know. Just said turn up for the 800 joules. I don't know. That's the first time I've seen that in the chat.
That's crazy.
Tev Sauce, Cade MVP loading.
Not
Sideless.
MVP, but
Yeah, they ain't
first
gonna
team
get
All
him
NBA.
that. They ain't gonna
for
get
the
him
first
that.
time in my life.
I'll
for
take
the
it,
first
though.
time in my life, the Detroit Pistons will have a first team All NBA player, and that's fucking awesome.
And hopefully a
cool.
second teamer. But, you know,
Who's the last?
Grant Hill, the year I was born.
Yeah.
long time.
Yep. Sideless in the super chat. I'm just glad that Javi's aura made Grinch Illich's heart grow 3 sizes and signed Frommer, Jansen, and Magoo. Thank you, Javi, for saving the Tigers. Jesus
Hallelujah.
Christ.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
Praise.
All right. A basic question for the Tigers fans. All right. It's very basic because one thing has become painfully obvious. In the space between the Braylon Edwards with Shep show and the heavyweights, very fine local 5 to 7 program here on Woodward
I would
Sports.
say so.
I was driving around town, and so I flipped on the flagship. And I'm just listening to the fans because I like to, get a pulse on how the fans are and everything like that.
Although the flagship callers can be a little on the spectrum a little bit.
I'm not saying that. That's Kenneth Green that said that, not Neal Ruhl. But anyway, I digress.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I will move on. One of the quotes I heard, quote, Riley Green is ass. So
Oh, but
I
I'm
just-
wrong, though.
So I want to say, I just have a basic question.
That's probably right, lads.
Because you don't like Riley Green, right? You don't like Riley Green.
Well, I do.
You don't like Tarek Skubal.
I do.
Fans in general, right? Am I crazy with that?
It's not crazy.
Okay.
There are a sector of fans, yes.
So you don't like a Silver Slugger 2-time All-Star. You don't like a back-to-back Cy Young. Who do you guys like on the Tigers?
Brandon
Javi
Inge.
Baez.
And don't piss Neal off.
No, okay. No, and I know you're right.
Now they won't like Magoo because he got paid without earning it.
You're right.
No, for real. Who do you guys like? In the chat, please tell. I'm salty. Send a salt chick.
Oh, they get crazy with the gift boxes now.
I just
Shout out my guy Salty.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, who do you like?
Brant Herter.
Bitch, who do you love?
Dingler.
Dingler.
Homegrown. Is the
Yeah.
homegrown guy?
Dingler
No,
is
I
the
guess
man.
not, because the other two are.
who do you
I think
love?
just frustration. You
Frustration
don't like
for-
them when they're
for what?
frustrated. Well, frustration for how he's got started the season hitting. Hasn't
By reaching
really-
base every game?
No, but they don't see that because they go strikeouts and.
Okay. His strikeout rate's down like 10%.
Yeah.
Well,
so
tell
is-
them that
so
so
is the
they
chase
so they'll
rate.
start cheering for him again.
Yeah.
I can't
Is his
do,
play acceptable, Neal?
I can't do everything for everybody though. You know what I mean? Like
Well, then they I don't
he's
know.
reached base every game.
Okay,
If
if that's enough
if
for
that's
you,
if that's you at your worst, is you reach pace every game?
Yeah.
so you're telling me that I don't think people are seeing that. I think they're just seeing when he goes up there and he strikes out or flies out or not in the mix or not in the score sheet or whatever like this. Like this team is finding their way in different ways, different guys, but it's nice to see when we break it down, everybody's chipping in their own way, like you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, Scuba's going to be Scuba. People don't like Scuba because the contract's not settled. Not because of, and then some don't like him because he only pitches 6 innings or they have a committed Izzy to the long game, but they don't.
Although he was fourth
they don't
in the league in
listen
innings last
the
year.
fact that, but they don't care, right? You got to
They
understand.
don't care about facts?
No, they don't care. They don't put that into their recipe. They don't lay it all out. Like that's just the way certain people are going to be.
Yeah. Do you think it's
They're
because
going to hate, man. Like and find a
No,
way.
but D-Mac, I know that, but it's more than that. It's more than that with these two
I
guys.
think it's Terry Scuba
Well, then it's
fine,
because they've been around the longer. Right, so
That's part of it.
because they are yours, so you've seen this, and then I don't know.
Yeah, that's part
I'm
of it.
just happy the team's winning.
With Schoolboy, it's undeniable. I mean, 2 Cy Youngs back to back, going on a third. Like, he's the best pitcher on God's green earth. We all know that. With Riley Green, he was billed as our best offensive player, and you can make the argument.
And he is.
And yes, in a
He
lot of
is.
ways, he is. But you can still make the argument whether he's the cream of the crop, whether he's elite or not. I think a lot of people get mad at the fact that they don't feel he's elite. He's really good, really, really good, but they don't feel he's elite.
But people gas up Kerry Carpenter.
Yeah.
By the way, right now, atrocious. Absolutely atrocious.
He
I
gonna
know
get it
that-
together. He
that
gonna get it
play in right center where he crashed into one cell like that.
Well,
okay,
you're not
but-
looking to him for defense.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. That,
Yeah, but
that
you
goes
put
to
him
what
out
I'm-
there.
what
He
I'm
makes the
trying to get at.
routine look spectacular. That's what I always say about Kerry Carpenter.
Carpenter, if his bat isn't going, he doesn't provide a damn thing to this team. And at least with Riley, he's always a consistent glove. But people don't talk about Torque or Carey, and those are 2 guys that are in the heart of your order that are not submarining your team, but are not helping at all.
So he gets on at his worst. He's been on base every game.
Yeah.
At his worst.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
like,
for the
at
type
least
of
he
players,
can do
that's
that.
not enough.
But
more.
his
I
resume
agree
is
that
his
Torque.
resume.
So, see, Torque's the one that
He's got to.
it's like, where is it more than Riley Green? Because Riley Green's sort of doesn't he always?
But they
do
don't hate
this?
Torque the way they hate Riley. It's
Nah,
wild. to me.
I wouldn't say that, but
It's wild.
yeah.
I don't know why. Shad 216. We have Javi and McGonigal. Okay. That's the answer. But that's the answer I was looking for.
I saw
For real.
Jake Rogers in there too. So
No, you got Dingler, man.
Jake
Come
the
on,
Snake.
like
Yeah.
You know what?
that's my guy.
I'm kind of
Dingler's the man.
no, he is.
I'm irrationally excited about it because he's a catcher.
He's going to be a star catcher for sure.
I mean, he's going to be our Cal Raleigh.
Yes, absolutely. Hopefully he gets the home
I
run
mean,
numbers.
I hope
Hopefully he gets the home
I'm
run
not
numbers.
projecting
up there,
60 home runs.
Yeah.
But he's going to be a 30 home run guy
he'll be up there.
for a catcher.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Petty
that's
King.
crazy.
He's great with the ABS challenges so far.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
fucking
Petty
impeccable.
That's a weapon with him, and
Yep.
obviously we know that he's got a fucking hose back there.
yeah,
you don't
no
run.
doubt.
You don't run
Yeah.
on Dylan Dingler.
You don't.
That's why you don't see people stealing bases against the Tigers, or even really trying to steal bases against the Tigers.
Side note, I love ABS, bro.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh,
shit, it's
it's
beautiful.
so
bro.
great.
Even when it goes against us, I'm just like, okay.
That's fair.
Like, you just got to be here, like, okay,
Tennis has
cool.
been
Like,
doing this shit for fucking 40 years.
Yeah.
Like, why did it take this long for baseball to do it?
And here's my other question. Like, why do we even need your opinion on what it was?
you keep him for theatrics. You just keep
Well,
him there.
Bang Bang plays at the plate.
Well, yeah.
Bang
Okay,
Bang
well,
Shrimp.
then just, like,
Bang
stand-
Bang
But when they call it
Shout out
wrong, like
RJ.
they tried to call
But
Javi
just, like,
wrong.
stand in the back, and then, like, you can run out there as the play's going on.
Yeah.
This guy Neal's trying to take away American jobs. God damn it.
But Neal, we need a CB Buckner behind the
Yeah,
plate
yeah,
forgetting what the
Angel
count
Hernandez.
is.
Right.
Listen, I'm all for robot umps for sure.
You know the most view clip I've ever had? Well, the Parson stuff. But my second most view clip I ever had was me talking about Angel Hernandez.
That big boy.
Really?
That makes sense.
Like,
Really? I didn't know that.
That's
That's
a
crazy.
big boy. I remember that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
Is he
He's
still
atrocious.
open?
No, he's gone.
No.
Yeah.
Thank God.
They fixed the glitch.
Yeah, that
they,
did-
they took him around back.
Hey,
Yeah,
that went
and,
over-
and CB Buckner has assumed his role.
Right.
That
yeah,
went crazy.
But
on
they
TikTok.
got the thing is they can't hide from stats anymore.
No.
No.
Like,
Like,
when
they're out
did
there.
that come out? Like 5 years ago?
What's that? The ABS?
The
like the grades?
ranking the umpires. Because you get it every game
Yeah.
where it comes out where they missed and stuff like that. And
percentage.
like you said, CB Buckner's half blind.
It's crazy to me. But yeah, I just...
That's fine. I like seeing them get proved wrong. Like, it's just
Me
the
too.
best shit ever. Okay, yeah, you call it that. It's not out. All right, cool.
Do you kind of feel bad for him a little bit? I do.
Not
a
at
tad.
all.
Not a tad, but it's time, bro.
When it catches it by like the width of a nickel.
Yeah. You can't help that. I
yeah,
get that.
You're a human being, bro.
But that's what the robot is for. For so many years, y'all been just putting out the wrong calls and then standing on business with it. Like, I'm sick of that shit, bro. Like, if we got a definitive way to figure out who was right and who was wrong, let's do it.
Yeah.
Neal, when there's an 8-year-old behind the plate just giving that ump the business while that ump is watching his screw up on the
yeah.
Jumbotron, I live for that moment. There's nothing there.
Now, that's what I'm going to miss, though.
Hey.
I'm going to miss the skipper coming out the dugout and getting into
And
it with
kicking
the
the dirt.
Yeah, kicking the dirt. That shit I'm going to miss, for
They
sure.
should put like a robot or like an Alexa on the sideline.
Alexa.
You could just yell at.
Yeah, the little robot arm goes up if
Yeah.
it's a strike.
Oh,
Right.
Strike.
That's what it's coming to.
Yeah,
It's coming to like the Jetsons or whatever. We're just gonna have that robot like Rosie and be an umpire behind.
Futurama. We're gonna be playing Blurns ball.
Blurns ball.
All right, let's take the break. Come back. We'll finish this up. Tell them about Gold Crown.
All right, let me tell you about Gold Crown. Just pause to take for a second. Gold Crown dropped
Shout out Gold
something
Crown.
I've been telling you about for a while. Royal Junior Jesters, 5 pre-rolls, 3.5 grams total. Coated in Keep Live Resin THCA. These aren't your grandmas. Hit it twice and hope. Pre-rolls, these are why I'm locked into this game so much. Pre-rolls, perfect for the day. For game days, celebrating wins, or when your team's down bad. No rolling, no prep, just light it. Michigan-made, premium quality. Next time you're at the dispo, ask for Royal Junior Jesters, because if you're going to smoke, smoke like royalty.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
I hate to tell you, energy drinks, but you're about to be crushed. Thrive nootropic energy pouches are here to change the game by delivering steady, focused performance in a clean white pouch for a fraction of the cost. And unlike other brands, Thrive comes from an American company that's been leading the way for over 30 years. So stop drinking gut rot energy drinks and why don't you thrive for a change? It's just better.
Guys, let's be honest. We like simple stuff, free bets, guaranteed winners. We like things uncomplicated, like Lady Jane's haircuts from men. You walk in, you sign in. Before you know it, you're handsome and clean. Lady Jane's open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
All right, back at it. Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, Gordon, his texture comb. All of it is here with you, Big D Energy. All of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Smash the number. Jump into the chat, by the way. You want to skip the line, use the super chat, but I try to get to as many as I can. We appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. Least I can do is read your thoughts sometimes.
Aw.
Smash the numbers. Iserman is taking, the Iser plan is taking as long as Neal Ruhl's inevitable career arc to being part of the Michigan Athletics Sports Network.
There we go.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
I ain't hard to find.
You one check away.
Yeah,
check.
yeah, you got to check, and we can talk. Absolutely. Woodward Sports chat thread, Detroit Gunny. So getting on base every game for 16 straight games is ass. I was told that, Detroit Gunny. I was told that yesterday.
You were.
I want to know, like, who do you like? Because you hate Riley Green and you hate Tarek Skubal. So who do you guys like?
Hey, here's a great, to your point, and Shad216. Is Riley Green becoming the Jared Goff of the Tigers?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kind of.
No, as far
Kind
as
of.
as far as polarizing.
35 and 116, man.
Polarizing to either
36,
demographic, right? Because it seems like
That's
is there-
where, see, that's
is
where
there
it stops with me.
Is there indifference for Riley Green? Like either love him or hate him, or no, or like
think
he is
so.
what he. I think he is. You do, because isn't that what Jared Goff is, or isn't Jared like he is what he is? Like he is what he is. I'm like, is he going to hit near 30 home runs? Yeah, probably. Is he going to have 100?
Yeah, 36 and 116 or whatever it was last year. Like won the Silver Slugger. Like that in the end.
Yeah.
Like you can talk about 200 strikeouts, guys, all you want.
But
and
that's
I
not
know
this. And
that's not
MLB.
today.
Today's
Yeah.
MLB.
And I think
It's like we don't talk about batting average. We talk about slugging percentage.
right and
OPS,
being
yeah.
being
On base
real
percentage.
and being real about it. You know, like, and that's where you got to cut the flagship a bit of a break, I guess, because their callers skew older.
Yeah, they do.
You know?
And that's why I said they be on the spectrum.
Yeah. So with the age spectrum, the age.
Yeah,
spectrum.
the
No,
age.
the mental spectrum. I want to be clear with my words, okay?
So the hosts of the Big D Energy are saying the age spectrum, and our TD guy Kenny's saying that it is
Yes.
just the.
I don't.
My thoughts and views are not the same as y'all.
No, there it is.
I
See,
agree
there it
with
is.
Like, look, and you since you
You're
brought
big
it up,
chair Kenny right
like,
now.
Yeah.
like the golf thing with me, like if you lead the league in yards and touchdowns for 3 years, like you're not the problem.
Right.
You know, are there things that he doesn't do that I wish he could? Yeah, but those
But
guys
he
don't
is what
exist.
he is, and you accept him for what
Yeah,
he
and
is,
it's good
right?
enough.
Right.
It's good enough to win with. It is.
good
Yeah,
enough to win.
like as that role, like as far as you'd
Like
love
Riley
to,
Green's good enough to
you'd
win
love to
with.
see him elevate, of course, because of what Gordo said about where he
Tarek
doesn't
Skubal-
hurt. He doesn't hurt you defensively, right? Whatever he is that defensively, which you can count on to that. Riley's a little hot or cold. You go to Tarek.
You go to Tarek, you win because of Tarek Skubal. The math says so over the last 3 years.
I don't think you can argue with back-to-back Cy Youngs and
there's
and
no argument.
But people do. Like, they argue with you about it. Well, he only goes into the 6th inning. That's odd. He was 4th in the league in innings pitched
No,
last
but
year.
nobody's-
No, but that one game he went okay.
Yeah, they complain about the innings,
Neal,
but nobody
we
says
gotta
Scuba was
ignore
trash.
the cope. Spenny's got a great point on that. This is just
No, he
the
does, but
season
I
of
want to
cope.
hear when the people say it. When one person goes forward and says, Neal, you're right about Skubal. I'm just coping.
I think Wheezy said it. Wheezy did say it. In the
Wheezy
chat.
did say it.
Yeah.
Okay, Wheezy.
Oh, shout out
Wheezy's
Weezy.
good.
That's growth from him.
All right.
Yeah.
Shout out, man.
Wheezy
Check to
showing
Wheezy.
growth.
Check.
Yeah.
Nice. Props to Wheezy.
Yeah, that's tough to get him to come.
Self-awareness.
We-
There you
But
go.
no,
Weezy's
but
there.
nobody says Skubal sucks. Like they might complain about
He
the
calls him
innings.
Scoop Bum a lot.
Well, no, and Wheezy notwithstanding, he's different. But most people ain't saying Tarek Skubal sucks. They just mad about the innings and the fact that he's not
He
gonna
was
be a
4th
Tiger.
in the league.
I get it.
He was 2nd in complete games.
Well, let's put it like this: they're mad about the playoffs and him coming out allegedly in the playoffs
Coming out like when
he did everything that he possibly fucking could.
When Cal Raleigh saw like 17 pitches against him because he's one of the best hitters in the game.
When he
like,
came out with 1 run and had a playoff record in strikeouts,
Yeah. And was a strikeout leader till the World Series, at the end of the World Series.
and your offense, as you famously say, couldn't get a run
didn't
in 12
score,
innings.
Didn't score for an entire day. Like the day changed
The day
before they
changed.
scored a run.
It changed. It's
It
true.
did. It's facts. I'm with you, but I
Like they started playing Saturday and it got to Sunday and they didn't score a run.
it's sad for sure. I'm just telling you, but that's why they mad. They
But
don't.
why
go,
is that his fault?
They don't go at his game though. Riley a little bit. They be going at his game a little bit.
And he runs like an idiot.
He does run crazy.
Oh
but
my!
He does.
I love Riley. He runs like an idiot.
And
You can
I
say
think so.
he's
all right,
orless. You could say that.
that's part of the problem for you, right?
No, it's not really a problem. I just know that you're not going to win anything of substance with Riley Green as your best player, and that's where people put him on a pedestal. I think that's where people really start hating on him. Like I said a couple years ago to Nick that Max Clark and Kevin McGonigal have to be better than Riley Green and Spencer Torkelson. And he's like, "Oh, I don't know," but no, they have to. Like Riley's good. He's a good. If he's your third
He's
best
really
bat, perfect. You're living great. But if you need him to be the best player in your offense, you're not going to win anything of substance.
It's factual to this point too.
Yeah.
That's
No,
it.
isn't he Mario DeBrincat?
Yes, exactly.
That part, yeah.
I don't know, man. Like,
Like
it's
you
just,
got, and you don't need him to be because it looks like Magoo is going to be that guy, and I think Max Clark is going to be similar to that guy. It's just
you
you
know
can't
who
expect
was-
Riley to. Some people are expecting him to carry us to a World Series, but you can't.
You
That's-
see more of that structure out of McGonigal, who you compare to Bobby Witt Jr.
Yes.
That those are guys that you structure around, right? But you need a Riley Green
do.
because they're hard to come by. But the expectations of him being, the end all be all
Yeah.
superstar isn't what he is.
We talked about what the Tigers are building to and teams that they're familiar with and teams that they want to be or be like. And I always think of that Royals team that went and won the World Series and how they had bats littered throughout that lineup. Riley Green's not going to be, your Eric Hosmer or your Salvador Perez, but if he could be your Alex Gordon, then boom, if he's hitting, fifth. If he's got the stick still, but you have those guys ahead of him, then that can really bring out the best in him. And that's why I think they haven't really, or they didn't early commit to him.
That
Is
part.
because they want to see, okay, now we got McGonigal. Can Colt Keith keep this up and be a middle of the order guy for his career? What's Max Clark going to look like? Then we can pay Riley accordingly. Instead of giving him, a $250 million deal to be your star, he could be a great ancillary piece in a team that can actually compete for a World Series.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Oh, by the way, last year, Riley Green struck out 4 more times than Schwarber.
Yeah.
They were right
I get
there.
And the strikeouts.
But
that is something
what's the
that
home run
people get
differential?
caught up on.
Schwarber hit 56.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a
With
lot.
26.
132 RBIs.
And Riley was what?
more. He had 36 with 111.
But
I would say Schwarber probably had more guys on base. Like,
Yeah,
a
because
lot.
his team is
no, but,
his
but I'm
offense
saying,
is good.
So if he can, you don't mind the strikeouts, just get it up to around 40.
Yeah.
Well,
Woodward
that's
Sports-
productive in this. Like you need that guy. You need that guy. It's
Yeah.
your
You do.
40.
You
40
can never
goal
have
guy.
enough 30-plus home run guys.
Right,
You only
he's
have
RBI
12
machine.
of them.
That don't
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah.
Like Gordy said, is the fact that he's an outfield. He's a Major League Baseball outfielder also. So you don't have to worry about that. That's the thing that you fight, not just the facing righties with Kerry Carpenter, is he's a liability because he's a liability.
Bingo.
Right? So
There are
he
many
doesn't
more strikes
he doesn't
against
get credit for being an everyday guy when it's like staying healthy.
I just don't understand the hate. But here we go. Real cream of wheat. Green is paid like he's the best player on the team.
No,
he
he-
made
no, he is-
$800,000 last
Yeah,
year.
no, he
dude.
is not.
He made
not.
$800,000 and hit 36 home runs and had
He is
11
one of the
11
best
RBIs.
values on this team. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just
See,
not
like,
knowing
this
what you're
is-
talking about.
So,
See, I think
He's not informed, and that's okay.
So here's
He's
the
not
thing.
informed.
All this we're talking about, the player we should be talking about is Torque instead of Riley.
Yeah, seriously.
You know what I'm saying? All this sort of concern and right, it should be towards Torque instead of Riley.
Yeah, Torque is your right-handed power hitter.
He's the
guy that should
1-1.
be-
He's
he
1-1.
should be- Yeah, he should be driving in hits.
Yes.
Or in runs. And
Yeah.
He's not. He's not producing.
No.
You get no base though.
He is
What
getting on base.
does every good team have? That productive first baseman,
Yeah.
power guy.
Yeah,
And
I remember when
and
we had
he was
one.
the 1-1, and he was breaking Barry Bonds records in college. Like he has been he's
I
had
don't-
what,
I-
two
the
good
guy-
years?
Last year he made
I
some
don't know who
improvements.
that
I
guy
give him
is,
credit,
Ben.
but
He's not in the Hall of Fame. I don't know anybody.
Right.
Yeah, can't be that good, right?
Woodward Sports chat thread. Let me see.
I got
Real cream of wheat. I'm coming to terms with it. We hate Cy Young awards here. Also, too, smash the numbers. Position players are worth more than 6-inning Scooble. That's odd. I look at his WAR and it was over 6 last year.
Yeah, what?
So again, wrong. Wrong. That's a dumb comment, dude. Sorry.
Okay,
Like,
Brandon Neal.
no, wrong.
That's a dumb take.
Don't take.
It is. Q. They're not worth more. They're not. Because if he wasn't, why are they 25 games over 500 when he pitches, and why are they a 500 team when he doesn't? Why? If the everyday position players are worth more, why are they so much better when Scooble pitches and just average when he doesn't? Why? I'm a couple steps away from that.
No, in real shit, y'all bet flannel work across the street. I just found out. So y'all keep
We
talking
saw
about
him,
Riley
we
Green.
saw him the other day.
Yeah, it's because he worked over here. Y'all keep talking about Riley Green. We'll get him in here.
I'm gonna find
Hey,
Flannel
you know what
where
it
he works.
you know what
He's
it
taking
is,
shit on
too,
his
Neal?
desk. What the fuck? He hasn't come
and
said
it's
hi.
what he done for me lately, but he did too win the Silver Slugger last year, didn't he?
He did.
Like so that
And he's a two-time All-Star.
does that not tell you like league wide what you're doing? Like you're fine there.
You see why I had the
He's
question?
one of the best outfielders in the American League.
And
Offensive and defensive.
I still feel like we haven't gotten to the bottom of it yet.
Because I'm gonna get it right up in ya.
Oh, hell. Okay. My boy learning the board, man.
There we
I like
go.
this kid. I
There
like
we
it.
go.
And the one comment I saw of Greg Thomas about Dingler is pushing his way up into that 4 spot. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be surprised if you see him there sooner than later if Torque keeps continuing not to drive runs in. We need somebody that can put the bat on the ball at a high rate of speed. And that, like, so the two guys, right, where we're talking about, and doesn't, so I would say, doesn't Riley Green deserve a little bit of grace?
Yes.
Because of what he's done to
The
whatever. The resume, right? Torque should be the one getting the heat, but you look at the adjustments that Keith and Dingler have made to make themselves more productive. And the one thing is that, and somebody commented on it, is AJ's using Colt like he uses Carey, right? Where he's sort of protecting him a little bit, hopefully. And why? Because defensively. So I think with all things being true, is that just a little bit more grace, and I think Riley Green will start hitting the ball.
I mean, his resume says he will.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, and it always
As
evens
opposed
out.
to Torque's.
Yeah. His numbers always even out. He get there.
That's the one I'm worried about.
Me too.
That's the one I thought, like, you sort of
Oh, don't get me started.
waiting
I was
for it.
beating that drum a long time.
So
Last year he kind of shut
like,
me up.
Here's this though. Adis 411. McGonigal is a cornerstone, not Green Carpenter. You think? He's 17 games in, man.
Right.
Like,
But I get what he means because the organization hasn't really backed up the thinking that Riley Green is a cornerstone. They haven't paid him, and he's got all these achievements, and they still haven't paid him.
Okay.
So that's something I want to get straight. Is I've heard a couple different voices at this network saying, like, coming at the Riley Green
About your
thing.
texture comb?
No, coming at the Riley
Sorry.
Green thing from a different perspective. Some people say that Riley Green told the organization that his agents told the organization that they're waiting for a better deal. Like, this is a few years ago when you were clamoring for that Acuna type deal.
Yeah.
Some people are saying that his agent said no, and then some people are saying that the Tigers never offered that deal. What do you think's more?
I know for a fact.
Yeah.
Like Keith gave, I know for a fact that those conversations took place.
Yeah, they
about a
definitely
year and a half
offered him
ago.
something.
Okay.
They had the discussions. They just never came to a
Because
conclusion.
they probably gave him some booty.
It was probably
they gave him a booty deal.
You know, and
Yeah.
and just if we're gonna go off track records, right? If you offer Scooble $90 million,
Yeah, come on.
What are you giving Green?
you
It
know
is
what I
it is.
mean? Like,
and like you said yesterday, it was off mic, but you was like, at this point, if I'm Riley Green, I'm going to free agency.
right? Yeah, you're this far in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're this far in. Like,
I'm not taking the deal now, but they should have done this.
he's got 2 years left.
Yeah.
And with his accolades and stuff that he's won, he's going to get, like, he got $5 million this year.
Oh, man, he's going to get paid.
He's only 3 years in. He got $5 million.
Yeah.
So he'll probably get 10 next year.
He's going to get paid.
And if he has another Silver Slugger, which you people hate, but if he gets one, it's how they keep track of these things. He'll get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he'll get paid. It won't be Scooble, obviously,
No,
or
but-
Soto or anything like that. But he'll get in the teens of millions.
$50 million.
So
Shout out Chris Tucker.
He'll get paid, and he'll get it from somewhere, and it probably won't be here, because if I stood across a table and said, "Hey, I'm willing to give up this," right? Because if you're talking this, like 2 years ago, like the McGonigal deals and the Acuna deals, the player's giving up something too.
Yeah.
I'm willing to give up this. What are you guys going to give up? And if he felt like they weren't going to give up enough, then I'm not staying here.
Yeah, real shit. New regime, y'all didn't bring me in either. Like,
Yeah, that's just how I would be. All right, draft time.
That's just a little bit to that. The players talk too, right?
Right.
Riley Green was slide right in that Scooble committed, but why would he commit if they're not going to commit to their best player? Makes you wonder.
Woodward
Yeah.
Sports chat thread. Jay Henney. Neal brought up WAR earlier. Z-Mac had a higher WAR than Riley last season. Riley's a very good player, but he's flawed. He's not a superstar. Okay, man.
I would agree.
I kind of agree with that.
But
But that don't make him bad. That don't make him
McKinstry's
suck.
WAR was higher because I believe he led the league in triples.
Yeah,
And,
so
like,
so clearly McKinstry was a better player than Riley Green last year. Clearly.
I would not
And
agree
Riley
with that.
plays
No,
every
no.
day.
It's
Riley
just like
plays every day.
2017. Lucas Duda had a higher WAR than Miguel Cabrera. So clearly he was a better player
Must
than
be better.
prime Miguel Cabrera.
WAR is really weighted on
Triples, steals.
triples, steals, yeah, like defensive assists, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I will say, I'm not worried about the strikeouts with Riley. Like, that's how it works in the MLB now. The one thing that I cannot get all in on Riley about is because he has no kind of arm at all. No arm at all in the outfield. Like, it's bad.
Yeah.
Steve O'Baby. Neal, did you hear that people are saying Riley Green is like Dylan Larkin? He's not the only guy. I swear these people are dumb, Neal. No.
That's not
a horrible comparison.
It's not a horrible comparison.
Has he ever been the best at his position, Dylan Larkin?
No.
No. Has Riley Green been the best at
I
his?
mean, the Silver Slugger Award says he was.
I guess.
One of the best hitters at his position. Is
Yeah.
that fair? Am I
One
making
of
that
the-
up?
Yes.
McKinstry won a Silver Slugger.
Yeah, right. So I'm like, yes, but I
Oh,
hear
yeah.
you.
The utility Silver
Yeah.
Slugger or whatever it
I
was.
mean, hey, I hear you, but
The players, when the Players Union made that one up, they did. All right, draft time. PCB line. I don't understand Neal's love for Riley. Riley is 100% non-punk. I like Riley a lot, but Neal, what? All right, let's do the draft stuff. Tell them about. Or no, we got Thursday fights.
We got Thursday fights.
I forgot.
Thursday
We do have
fights.
Thursday fights.
You want to double up here, and we'll segue to Thursday fights, and then we'll ride off into the draft abyss.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about Loom Cannabis, because listen, it's going to be a blast. Woodward Sports is taking over Loom Cannabis for the massive New Buffalo grand opening event on Saturday and Sunday, May 2nd and 3rd. We're talking 30% off the entire store, 200 free goodie bags for the first 200 customers, and chances to win a PS5, an Xbox S, or a big screen TV 3 times daily. Come out and see Braylon Edwards and the heavyweights live on Saturday at 4 p.m. Then catch the heavyweights again as they announce the winner of a $5,000 weekend getaway to Tulum, Mexico, sponsored by S'more House on Sunday at 5 p.m. live on Woodward Sports. Be at the grand opening event to enter. There will be cornhole, top brands on site, and massive deals all weekend long. Don't miss out. We'll see you at Loom Cannabis in New Buffalo, May 2nd and May 3rd.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
This is a hungry bear. This is Carl and Jeff. Carl isn't worried because he has focused energy to spare thanks to Thrive energy pouches. Jeff didn't use Thrive when Carl offered. The bear is happy about that. Don't just survive, thrive.
Sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights from Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine. Catch Dr. Pierce every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursday on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, where he shares top-tier advice to keep athletes in peak condition. Trust the guy I trusted for 4 Stanley Cups, Dr. Jeff Pierce. He's here to help you stay in the game and perform at your best. Learn more at MichiganSportsandSpine.com. Call 248-426-9944.
What about Sun Cruiser?
You know about Sun Cruiser, everybody. Elite. Real iced tea, real vodka, really good. Just 100 calories, only 1 gram of sugar, 4.5% alcohol, no bubbles, man. Love these things. Can't wait for the summertime. It's going to be a fixture. Golf course, mowing the lawn, at the beach, on a boat, Tuesday night, wherever. It's all there. Sun Cruiser.
And let me tell you about Pure Psychology. We talk about sports every day. Wins, losses, pressure, expectations, but real life, it's not always easy. At Woodward Sports, you're never alone, and neither is your mental health journey. Pure Psychiatry provides personalized psychiatric care designed specifically for you, not a cookie-cutter plan. With 16 locations in Michigan and 2 in Ohio, they make getting help accessible and comfortable. If you've been thinking about taking that first step, visit PurePsychMI.com.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neal, Ruhl, Darren, McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter. Of course, we have Gordon in the house as well. All of you. Shout out Nick Lucido in the chat. Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs for my G-men. Spenny, 15 seconds. Give it to him.
Oh, man. I think either of those would be a good pick, but if I'm the GM, I am taking Sonny Styles. I think he's the best player in the draft.
Wow. All right. Don't they have a lot of that already, though?
He can do anything.
Yeah.
He can be that roamer. You can put him at that hybrid nickel linebacker. He can rush the passer. He can bump out in the coverage.
There's a lot of those in this draft.
Yeah.
I was doing my little draft breakdowns for Woodward yesterday. There's a lot of those.
He's like Brian Branch if Brian Branch was a linebacker instead of a safety.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Okay. Wheezy D, imagine if we had a dog like Stephen Kwan.
He would make
Wheezy
a great
D,
tiger, bro.
Wheezy D, you'd be stunned to know this because I certainly was. He doesn't get hits off anybody else.
No, he doesn't.
It's
Just
only
us.
the Tigers. He is the modern-day Jim Thome. The modern day Paul Konerko.
Throwback.
I fucking hate Paul Konerko.
Man, what?
Stupid ass goatee.
That ugly
Murdered
stance. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, he was horrible.
I hated. I respected Billy Butler because, like, how could you not respect
Yeah.
Billy? Paul Konerko, fuck that guy, dude.
I feel like
Him and AJ Przinsky. God, I hated the White Sox.
you know what I feel like right now? We just turned into the Baligian and Maz show.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
we absolutely
We literally did. Like,
We
it
had-
took one thing. Now I just got to get it back on the tracks.
Yeah.
Without letting Maz run loose.
Right, for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
The whole segment.
I love that guy.
I do. They're my guys, man. I love the morning show.
No, absolutely. All right, we are gonna do the draft stuff, but it is Thursday, and we have, as we always do, Darren McCarty here. So we have a little segment that we invented on Thursdays called Thursday Fights. Now, what this is Darren McCarty, the veteran of what is it? Regular season playoff 160-ish.
Yeah, oh yeah.
160-ish, NHL fights.
enough.
He is what the streets would call a pugilist. And he is familiar with technique in all situations. D-Mac, throughout the course of his life, has found him in similar situations differently. Is that a good way to put it, D-Mac?
Fair enough.
All right. Different situations similarly. Either way you want to do it. It is fun. It is informative. It is educational. It is time for Thursday Fights with Darren McCarty. We're going to the ice for this one.
No, I actually switched it up. This is the one that you sent in there that I want D-Mac to get his thoughts on.
So
And,
we're going to the street variety?
We're going to a phone booth.
Oh!
We're going to. But right now, I do want to say that we do not promote violence upon others in any way. Everything we do is in an educational aspect of this segment because Darren McCarty is a veteran of many fights, and he is going to teach people how to keep themselves safe in these situations.
The number one rule, don't wear a hoodie to the bar.
Yes.
That's number one. And before we start this, since you said phone booth, Gordo, does your generation know what a phone booth is?
Yeah.
Okay, you've seen them, but because I guess the only way you're going to do a phone booth fight these days is by choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but in case they come back and you
Could
find
be a bathroom stall.
okay, or bus stop.
Bus stop, yeah.
an enclosure.
Yeah.
Car
This-
jujitsu is a thing.
Car jiu-jitsu.
But
is sweet.
this so the phone booth isn't that big. So let's
Let's
Not at
roll the
all.
tape. All right, here we go.
Oh, what the fuck? What?
Russian fighting in a phone booth.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Bro, this is like slapbox on another level. Like,
no, this is
Or
as
power
close
slap.
combat as you can get, and
Jeez.
I mean it's like caged animals. I mean you've seen
Yeah, it's
cats or dogs caged
bro,
up
that's,
or animals.
that's a lot to even keep up.
Okay, D-Mac, what do you
So-
see
so-
right here off the rip?
Well,
So do you just swing for your life?
So there is, yes, absolutely. I think, but it's also too is like stamina also protecting yourself. So
How do you protect
you got to
yourself
get
from that?
get inside. So as
what
long
I
as
was
the
gonna
guy
say.
can't extend, right? The worst thing you do is to stand back and unload
Yeah.
punches like that. You want to get in
going
close, so they're not gonna have as much power behind them. But again, so taking it with the
this
like
is
both of these guys, like that's all you can do. I mean, there's really no technique to it.
Yeah.
But you want the technique is short.
Yeah.
Short and it's just
Yeah.
it's more
Quick hooks.
more of jabs, little hooks
Yeah.
inside because you got to protect yourself. You always
You
too
don't
is
have the
that when
space
when you're inside, you want to get your shoulders up a little bit because it gives you a little bit more of using
Is
your
that tougher
arms.
to do though? Like, because you can't go like
You can't
full-
No, you don't want them out. I didn't say out. I said up.
Yeah.
Up. You're right. So you want to be you don't want to be standing back throwing haymakers
Yeah,
because
this
you
is
won't.
Insane.
This is awesome.
And
So
D-
this is more like
and
and
D-Mac,
this is close. This is like close contact. So yeah, and if you notice, so the one guy on the left or whatever, but keep your head up.
Yeah.
What do I always say? Keep your head up. It's the one you don't see that's going to get you.
But
So-
also, aren't you like trying to tuck your chin in this?
yeah, you want to keep your
Absolutely.
shoulders up, and you want to, you got to get inside.
Yeah.
You got to get inside, and you got to,
Yeah.
you got to control
That's
the
what
range.
this strikes me
It's
as.
more
but-
like rock 'em, sock 'em than it is standing
yeah,
back.
like,
Right,
like
right.
the person that gets in the middle wins.
Yeah,
More-
yeah, because to push, you don't want to be pushed
You're
back.
imposing.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
more in the middle, you're imposing.
Yes.
But the hook is to throw. If you want to throw a more damaging punch,
You gotta open
the
yourself
more
Gotta
da-
open it up.
the damn you can't.
Yeah, not
there's
in that
no
kind of
there's
situation.
no unless you have him
You risking
falling
a lot by
or
doing it.
off balance or whatever where you go for the knockout blow. You just got to keep powering. You know, it's more like you're like machine gun.
Now, D-Mac, you, my bad, but
Yeah, yeah.
D-Mac, you used to box, and you talked about, like, you know, being inside. Boxing, you kind of supposed to use your body a little more and maybe lean on your opponent. Do you think that maybe
I think right
you
there
could
you
do
can
that?
get-
Yeah.
Because but you got to create that, right? You got to create. It doesn't automatically you get inside. You got to fight your way inside, and it's sort of like drilling your way into where you want to be. And as a boxer, as a fighter, there's a certain range where you like I always fought the bigger guys, but I like to get inside, and to be able to move around, but throw more smaller punches, more harder, quicker. That's exactly what that is. So. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's literally you're in a cage, like in that
That's
situation.
crazy,
When in doubt, like you're gonna get tagged or whatever else. It's just try to see where it's coming from and don't quit throwing.
So, D-Mac, I wanted to ask you real quick, what's more important, or what's the most important thing in this situation? Is it offense? Is it maybe getting one or two good hooks, or is it
a
your
great
defense?
offense
It's
comes from a
your-
great
it's-
Great
offense
defense,
comes
yeah.
from a great defense too,
So-
right?
so it's more
So
of a-
you can't. So yeah, I think that it's to establish yourself. And I don't know what the rules are as far as can you take his legs out, like can you trip him
Hell
or whatever
no.
like
On the
that.
clinch,
So
maybe get a couple knees in the clinch.
yeah, I think you want to establish sort of inside.
Yeah.
Right? And to Neal's point, established we always say cutting the ring in half. Well, you want to cut
Right.
if you can cut the phone booth in half, I guess.
Right. But like you say, you can't stop swinging though, because
No, you
you'll
can't.
lose in this type of situation if you
100%.
stop swinging.
Do you have the ability to slow it down or no?
No, I don't.
No,
think
you
so.
can't. Okay, I didn't want to produce on the fly
Let me
like
see.
that because that's
I
kind
might
of
be able to fuck around
a.
with something.
I mean, maybe you drag the cursor. That's about it. But
Because I wanted to know when it went wrong for this guy.
So it's one of those. I mean, it's almost like Russian.
I love that
It's
part of
almost like Russian roulette, right? It's just when somebody tags with a combination enough or whatever to throw the other one off balance or gets one inside or whatever. Like you watch these two, especially you can play it again one time at full if you need to. Like they just like boom.
Oh,
look,
right there, that right hand guy.
Right. So and then
and
and
he recovered from
and right
No,
because he
it's-
knew it. He fought. Keep punching. Even though he went down, he keep punching.
boom,
Right.
oh,
Too
right
much
on the
pain.
chin. Yeah.
He got tapped a couple of times.
Because
on
he
that
got
chin.
like
He
that.
was too open. He
Yeah,
was way too open.
His arms were like that.
But you saw how they went from closer to separated, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's also there's an instinct in fighting too of knowing where your opponent is. Like as far as where his energy, it's like in the video games, right? You know when you're playing Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or something, you look at the other
Yeah.
guy's power bar. That's these fights are more like the power bar too.
Yeah.
You can
Nick-
sense it. You can throw whatever you want.
Right. But if
It's
I
just
catch you
about-
with this
but
right
I'm
one,
I'm always think more defense first. It's like sort of to counter and stuff like this. I always saw like a Ryan Garcia video. He's got some of the fastest hands, right?
Yeah.
But it's always he's showing different people like hitting the bag or hitting this, and what people do is they throw punches, but they don't. When you throw, you got to bring it back. Like
Right,
you
right,
automatically
right.
got to come back defensive position. So, it's
Who's the toughest?
damn
Russian
shame about
you
Ryan
ever fought?
Garcia.
toughest Russian.
Yeah, because that was a Russian thing. Those guys.
Yeah, no shit. Like a lot of them,
Nick
like
Lucy-
Nazarov. Like Nazarov used to play in San Jose and Calgary with like 6'4", 230. Like all these
Big
big
vodka
guys.
drinking
They're
son of a
strong.
bitch.
And when
Like there's a
Russians fight,
different.
they bring
Russians are a
problems.
different strong. Bro.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Like the UFC Russians do. Like
Yeah.
every time one walks to the ring, I'm like, I don't want what he has to offer.
Yep.
I don't want any of it.
just
I don't
a-
want any of what's happened to him. I don't want any of what he's been through.
Yeah.
I don't want any of it. I'll just
Dagestanin.
yeah. If you like if they say if they start talking like that, dude, just move on.
Yeah.
Just move on. Nick Lucido, bro, what am I watching? I don't.
I swear, bro. Where do they come up with this shit?
That shit's dope. I'm here for it. Like I said,
Yeah, you like car fighting, right?
the car jitsu
awesome.
sweet.
You like.
You should bring back the Coliseum. Like I said, I mean, if we're having dudes fighting phone booths, why not just give them swords and shields and send them out there?
In space.
Absolutely.
I'm not fighting
Dude,
you in a
Coliseum
car,
on the moon? That would be cool.
If I got to fight you in the car, I'm pulling
You
over
could get
and I'm
punched
gonna
out.
hurt you.
That's
Yeah, the
another
solar
one.
system.
Yeah,
Car fights.
yeah, like
Who wouldn't want to see that? Like boxing on the moon, to where if you get tagged, you get like launched to Neptune.
Speaking of which, new episode of Invincible was fucking nuts. A lot of that.
Don't
going
spoil
on.
it. Don't spoil it, bro.
Dude, my
Don't
guy
spoil it, bro.
Frag is the fucking.
I'm finna catch back up on
dude.
Invincible,
And he's
bro.
got a butter fade, dude. It's
Jacko Craig, this is effing awesome to watch. Tigers Lions forever, fighting in a phone booth. EX27, how TF do you tap out in a phone booth? Dude, those referees were just there for show.
Yeah,
they were
and
like
you-
home plate umpires.
There's no submissions in
Well,
that
I don't
kind of
know.
fight.
I don't know if whatever, because Mike G brings up a great point. Is that a lot of 2 and close? If you can throw those punches and get those elbows in there, sort of Muay Thai and stuff like this.
I don't think you can Muay
I don't
Thai.
think you. I
Yeah.
don't. That I don't know what the rules are.
and
Yeah.
Same, you get,
You would have saw a lot more clinching if Muay Thai was
Yeah,
allowed.
it
They
needs
were
to be
all
clinch.
strikes. I don't think you can get away with that.
Gromit.
Hockey fights in a phone booth.
Gromit 0237 in the chat says they do have night fights, which I also watch, which I would do in a fucking heartbeat.
Wait.
Full suits of armor.
Oh,
sword-
night.
with armor,
it's like
okay.
I thought you said
4-on-4
knife
in a
fights.
ring.
He did
and
say
you're
knife
just
fight.
fucking bashing them with the shields and shit. Maces, just cracking people. Dude, I would do that so quick.
If they ever come here, we're getting you in
oh,
there.
for sure.
Spenny.
I'm down.
Have
Yeah.
you guys seen those like large group like British bare knuckle brawls where they have like 20 dudes in, like each
Oh,
group?
yeah. And they just
they
let it
walk
go.
towards each other like a slow like old like musket style
Right,
they,
right.
they just walk towards each other and then they boom, and everybody just picks a guy. It's an absolute melee. It's some of the funniest. It's so funny.
Sounds like Centerline versus Warren Woods Tower back in 2013 up at the old skiing.
silly
Sounds
as
like
hell.
Catholic Central versus Brother.
Yeah, I was about to say, he
Rice
got
back
jumped in a-
2019 in the parking lot of
That's
USA.
true.
He
Hockey.
got jumped.
We already
man.
did that. Yeah, we already did that as a fight.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Lumberjack Zach, 14 seconds to a KO. That only happens in Russia. Tigers Lions forever. D-Mac versus Jake Paul here in a phone booth.
I told you could take Jake. We getting that on the
Oh,
floor.
for sure.
Yeah.
His jaw still broke from Anthony Joshua.
I
though.
was just about to
That's what
say.
you get for disrespecting black folks, man. Coming out to Hulk Hogan music, Tekashi 6ix9ine saying the N-word 1,000 times.
Yeah,
all right,
that's crazy.
all right. You thought Anthony Joshua was just going, all right, cool.
Broke his fucking jaw.
Yeah, knocked
And you
his
saw
fucking
it.
block off.
Like, you didn't need to be a
Smile.
doctor to know when that jaw
No,
got broke.
it was bad.
America loved it, though.
Fuck yeah.
It was
See,
about
Jake-
fucking time.
Jake Paul was smart, though. Like, I'm convinced he took that.
He
Like,
knows what he's doing.
Bro, he knew there was
100%.
no chance in hell you were going to be
Yeah,
Anthony
well,
Joshua,
that guy's
bro.
a heavyweight champion.
He towers over you.
He's
bro.
like, dude, break my jaw.
Yeah.
I'll give you the opening in the fourth round.
Well,
Like, let me
I
get
don't
4 or
know.
5
I don't know if
I
he was
think
like
he just
that.
got his ass beat.
No, he did.
It was
I
literally
think
Glass Joe versus.
no,
Mike
seriously.
Tyson.
I think 20 seconds into the fight, he realized like, all right,
That
I
was
fucked
like
up.
that was like the like
I
not
fucked up.
crackhead version of Lamar Odom versus Aaron Carter.
Yes, yes. Exactly what that was. Oh, by the way, check out the Untold on Lamar Odom is really good.
Oh,
I
shout
like
out.
it.
I got to check that
Yeah,
one.
it's
my,
good.
My wife, who doesn't care about documentaries, because my wife watches all the English shows on
Oh, okay,
Netflix.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like
Bridgerton.
Outlander, Bridgerton.
Yeah, yeah.
What's that one I forget the one she's on right now.
They all the same.
Yeah,
Downton
they're
Abbey.
literally all the same.
Yeah.
They are all the same.
Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey.
Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here.
I ain't say that in the super
Y'all
chat.
was lynching brothers at that time.
How about this? I ain't say that in the super chat. New guy, I'm, talking about Gordon.
Yeah.
Looks like Boston Connor from the Pat McAfee show.
You do
Detroit
got some
Don.
Boston Connor.
Yeah,
in
he
you.
does.
He absolutely does.
I'm
There is.
just a-
There is
You're a little bit flyer than Boston Connor. but-
Nondescript looking white boy. That's
The
what we got
mullet.
in
It's the
booth
mullet.
right here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it might be the mullet.
Michael Weary in the super chat. AJ, please play Keith at first and let Torque go. Freddie Felt, do you still have the flannel bang 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 video? I don't know. I can't speak.
Oh, he
for
does.
Freddie
He
Felt.
talking about the desk, him hitting his head.
Oh,
on
this one? Yeah.
Oh,
You scared Sean. That's how you know it's real.
That's bad.
That shit was.
Sean was legit
This is
shook by
this is
that.
a KG production.
It is, man.
dude, that's
I'm
so
waiting,
crazy.
I'm waiting on my Oscar.
Yeah,
I am.
KG gets producer credits for that for sure.
All right, let's. We gotta take the break, right? And then we're doing draft stuff
Yep.
to ride out.
Tell
Ben
us about
Johnson,
Ben
right?
Johnson, yeah.
Ben Johnson, everybody, look, whatever your justice is, settlement, verdict, whatever. I mean, go to venfights.com, get tough, tenacious trial lawyers. Go all the way, KG. Stop talking about it and do it. Go to
You're right.
venfights.com, get the fighter on your side, get Ben Johnson Law.
It's game on at Art & Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art & Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Jars, one.
Ready to celebrate 420 at Jars. 50% off select brands all weekend long from April 17th to the 20th. Stash bag food truck giveaways at all Jars locations on 420 while supplies last. Celebrate 420 the right way with Jars. More info at jarscannabis.com.
All right, we're back at it, everybody. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neal, Ruhl, Darren, McCarty, KG, Spencer, Raxter, Gordon here in the house as well. All of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. DNC ENT, if you feel, quote, disrespected by Jake Paul, you are soft. I agree with you.
No, but he disrespected black folks, and the power of the ancestors dealt with that, so.
That's okay. That's fair.
Oh, the ancestors was in that punch that broke his jaw, I promise you.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing, like...
That was a Negro spiritual going through his head when he got hit. Gonna see Miss Eliza. Gonna go to Mississippi.
Ask Jay and Ivy, if you come after a certain group of people, it's over.
Yeah.
Like if you go at you go after one person, okay, but if you go after an entire group of people,
yeah,
like come on.
That's John Gruden. He hit the trifecta.
He did.
He went after women, gay people, and black people all in the same email.
Right. And he's still around the league.
And lived to tell about it.
Yeah, lived to tell the tale. Might sue the NFL.
Yeah,
might be successful.
Yeah. He's my guy, though.
He might win. Out of all the people to beat the NFL, it would be John Gruden, bro. Like,
of course. It was never not going to be John Gruden. Mike G, I have a wife. I get laid. Flannel Sam.
Shout out Flannel Sam.
That is
I gotta start going to the Speedway more because if he's around here, I'll fucking.
Yeah, I don't know where he works, but Maz told me he's got a job across the street.
He's fucking eating those cherry pies.
Yeah, man.
He loves those things. When we go over there and it'd be like the dollar lineup that they put right before the register. It's like anything for $1 with your Speedway card.
That's Flannel Sam.
And it's like the cookies and the pies.
That's his day's food.
Right.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
seriously, his breakfast with a big ass pop, bro. Like, you wonder why you passed out. Like, come on, man. You not eating right,
He drinks more pop than anybody I know, for sure.
I love Flannel.
That's so fitting.
Yeah.
It's so fitting.
My boy passed out for y'all entertainment.
He's got diabetes, too. that was a glucose-induced.
He don't eat sides either. He all meat, too.
Yeah, he's meat only.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get it right up in ya.
I miss Flannel, man.
He's meat only. It's
I
crazy.
miss Flannel.
All right. NFL draft. So, Mel Kiper, and I know that Spencer Raxter is excited about this. I'll just say it like that. Mel Kiper has Monroe Freeling going to the Lions at 17.
Good luck with that.
You know, gives the layout. Like, you guys, like, look, I would read this to you for those of you listening on the podcast. Picture the draft publication you read and picture the breakdown of Monroe Freeling. You guys all know it because we quote it all and act like we came up with it. Like, in our mind, we think we came up with this.
Is it bad? I wanted to hear you do that in Mel Kiper's voice.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
All right, pull it back up here. Here we go. All right, here we go. At 17 for the Detroit Lions, I have Monroe Freeling, the offensive tackle out of Georgia. Freeling has huge 315-pound frame, long 34.5-inch arms. He can erase pass rushers with his quickness and his handwork. His 18 starts of experience might worry some teams, but I bet Detroit will be happy to land Freeling in this range. He has a ton of potential, and the Lions were 31st in the pass block win rate last season because Freeling played left tackle. There it is. Okay. Left tackle at Georgia. Penei Sewell could stick on the right side, too. Freeling will replace Taylor Decker at left tackle. New signee Larry Borum would also be getting plenty of reps. It's a key move in getting this team back to the postseason.
Ready?
All right.
Say it with the chest.
It's just off rip.
I know.
You know?
I put you on the spot.
It wasn't written for broadcasting.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
You did your best.
I did my
appreciate
best.
you.
It wasn't the best effort, but you guys got the flavor of it. All right, but anyway, though.
Todd.
So the problem with that is it breaks a key Lions draft stat. They don't take guys they don't meet with.
All of their first-round picks they've met with, and 84, I believe somebody put it in there that 84% of the picks in their first 3 rounds they have met with in person.
Yeah, so that goes against the grain.
That was Andrew, I believe, that put that in there.
And so my question would be, I guess, why didn't they meet with them, Spenny?
I don't know. They must not like something about him or not expect him to be there. That's what it is.
I think
for
it's
me.
more so
I don't
that.
think that he'll be there.
Yeah, and Brad's not moving.
How many first rounders did they meet with that you are certain that won't be there with them? That's what.
Not a lot of them.
What's that?
Not a lot.
So as long as that's consistent,
Yeah.
then that might be the explanation to whatever. Might not be on their, the front of their list, but again, the guys that are on the front of your list that you're probably not going to see, then
that would be the only thing for me is if he falls, because I don't think they expect him to be there because they met with Lomu and they met with Caden Proctor. They didn't meet with Maui Goa, with Fano, or with Freeling. Because I think all of those guys are going to be gone.
So does that not tell you, if I'm reading something on the wall, is that if Proctor falls, he would be one of their guys, but if not, they're going in another direction, right? They're not going to choose offensive line if the guys that they've interviewed are the guys, because that's the consistency of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's sort of like the caveat, the kicker, the indicator, as in the steel sign. When you touch the hat, then it indicates the steel's on. But no, because then I'd be looking to see, okay, so if Proctor and the offensive guys that they've met with aren't there, what direction are they going then?
They met with a lot of edge rushers. They met with Akeem Messidor. They met with T.J. Parker. I'm just looking down this list of the Max, the tackle. Eichenauer, the guy out of Arizona State, they met with Pregnon. I can't. All these guys got weird ass fucking names. The dude from Oregon as well that they met with.
They all sound the same.
They do.
It's they met with a lot of the guys that I don't expect or that I expect to be there. Like I said, they didn't meet with Maui Noah, they didn't meet with Fano, and they didn't meet with Freeling because I don't think those guys are going to be there, and I don't think they think they are either. Like Mel Kiper didn't have Maui Noah going until 10 or something like that in this draft, which is really weird. Like if I'm Brad Holmes and that guy's sitting there at 10, I'm doing everything I can to trade up and get him.
So you're dishing off the second round pick?
Absolutely.
Okay.
For Maui Noah at 10, for sure.
Okay.
Have him and Penei Sewell bringing the Islander power to the tackle.
Now that's fair. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it from that
I would do it
perspective.
if Fano Freeling or Maui Noah gets to the teens.
Yeah,
I would seriously consider trading up for those guys.
Just for talking points, entertainment. I fired up the ESPN NFL Draft Simulator. Clicked the line, started the draft, and had the first round go through, and they had the best available player when the Lions came up. Their turn came to pick. They had Sadiq available.
Yeah.
They had him ranked as number 11.
It's not
They
happening.
had Freeling available. Ioane, the guard from Penn State, was available as well. Akeem Messidor, and that's really the rest of them.
I like Messidor. They ain't gonna take him though.
Caleb Lomu is still available.
Yeah.
They have him ranked in the high 20s.
Lomu, I don't want Lomu.
Okay.
I don't want Lomu or Blake Miller. Those are the two guys I'm like, If those are the last two tackles left, there's definitely a better player available.
Yeah.
So that's where it was. And like instead of like giving us just this your grand thoughts or anything, I want to talk about this, but I also there's always a position that falls, right? Where it kind of, I won't say it unravels, but there's always a position group that we think is going to go so high and a run's going to start.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. And D-Mac, as we get closer to this, we're a week away, and this is just me spitballing shit. This isn't, I didn't read this anywhere. I just feel from being around these things for a long time. I'm starting to think that the offensive tackle spot is going to be that group where I think there are going to be a couple to choose from that end up falling. It's just D-Mac for me.
So you're predicting defense heavy or talent heavy?
QB and defense.
Talent individual, like early in the draft,
Yes.
because we're talking about these are meat and potatoes guys, right? That they're going to fall down, and you say more so you think it's on the offensive side.
Yeah, I mean, because if you look at it, right, there probably will be. There could be 3 wide receivers taken.
Maybe. Yeah.
There could be.
I see where you're getting at.
You know what when you start like
Tate
working
and Lemon
backwards,
and somebody else. Yeah.
there's always
Tate
a couple,
will definitely be gone.
There's always a couple cornerbacks.
Yeah.
Always. There'll be 2. Is
Yeah.
that fair? I'm not. If you think it's bullshit, you stop me.
I'll say if Simpson goes in like the top 15, then one of those guys might fall.
Yeah.
It's just
no. You telling no lies so far though.
I'm more interested in, like, to your point where you're getting at is that if there's not a run on these offensive linemen, to Spenny's point of, wow, a couple guys available at 10, 11, 12, like right down there where that's within your range. Is there a player out there or like the position, do you have to stretch that far? Like it would seem because your left tackle you got rid of. Like the question marks are more on that sort of offensive line. That's the way you'd want it to play out, right?
Yeah.
If there's for the Detroit Lions, you want it to play out where there's a run on other things and there's this offensive lineman situation coming back to you past 10, where you can either make a move up if it's the guy you want.
I don't think they're going to have to.
And that's the other thing is the patience game to whatever is it going to play out that way. What is the, like, who's gonna mess it up?
There are talks that the Browns might be interested in Caden Proctor at 6.
Yes. I have heard that too.
Which would be crazy.
Yeah.
But
no way they want to protect Shador.
Like this one that I pulled up, this random ass simulator. That's no different than they had Sonny Styles available at 6 for the Browns.
Yeah.
So the Browns took him.
I can see them doing that.
Yeah, I mean, sure, I could too.
Yeah, he'll be a top.
It's just like when you start approaching this, there's always going to be a couple edges. There's going to be a couple receivers, a couple cornerbacks. There'll be a couple. The safety thing seemed to become the in vogue thing now.
Yeah.
You know, a couple safeties. There'll be the obligatory quarterback in Mendoza or whoever trades up to 1. It's just when you start putting it back together, who is really a threat to take like a direct threat to take an offensive lineman? The Bengals, obviously.
The Bengals, I think, the Browns, the Rams, and the Chiefs as well.
That's 4 right there.
So there's also, the other
and the Dolphins as well. Like,
yeah, they could use one.
So there's the other question too, like, because you're at 17, you're in a unique position, right? Because you're close enough to take a chance and move up, but you're also in a position if there's a run on other things, like you said, maybe wide receivers or whatever, but do you have value there to trade back, pick up another second or third rounder and solidify your guy there? Like there's so many different questions. Do you see options available to where you're at with what's ahead of you, the way the draft shakes out?
There might be, but I'm
It's
just
a
saying,
lot of teams that can use
I hope the run
linemen,
isn't
though.
on tackles.
I don't think it will be because, like, again, who did the Chiefs trade in the offseason? Trent McDuffie.
Yeah.
True. But they also cut Juwan Taylor. Is
Yeah.
his name?
Yeah, they did.
I think the Chiefs are going to take a gap year, though, too.
Yeah.
I think so too, but that don't mean that they won't get an offensive lineman and get them in the system. So
If Caleb Downs is there, I could see the Chiefs taking.
I don't know. It's a lot of
so
offensive line needy teams.
What you're telling me is that there's unpredictability of just like first you got to figure out is how you see the draft playing out.
Yeah.
Right, and right now I'm hearing that nobody's really sure. Like in the past, you knew, okay, the quarterbacks, you know,
It's gonna be three quarterbacks.
right? They're right here, and they're going here. Like right now, it's sort of up in the air. So like that's another thing is you got to be, if it goes this way, if it goes that way. I mean, is there predictability or is there more unpredictability this year?
I think the under 1.5 quarterbacks is at more play this year than it has been like ever.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know.
Do you have to lay money on that?
It would probably be. You'd probably still get plus odds. I would assume.
Really?
I would assume
An under 1.5 quarterback
in the first round.
That's a risky play, bro.
That one you got to stay up all night
That's
for.
risky.
Mendoza's going to go, and then is there another one?
It's the dude from Bama. What's his name? Simpson?
Ty Simpson.
Ty Simpson.
Yeah.
I could see somebody trading back up into the first round at like 30
because you want the fifth year on.
Yeah.
If that one if you bet that one,
somebody
you got to stay up for the whole thing
for sure.
Somebody taking Ty Simpson though.
It's just what I read because he was one of my guys to break down. From what I read, dude, like
I hear you.
People aren't feeling him, man.
But they're
Except for
desperate.
Dan Orlovsky.
Quarterback is a desperation position, and you know this.
No, I know that 100%. I know that, but come on, he started 15 games ever.
I get it, but if he's good, then you got the fifth year option. Come on now, this is business. If he works out.
But anyway, though,
I see about 6 teams that maybe need offensive linemen. It could be between guard and tackle. You can debate, but
they have the Bengals, the Cowboys, and the Ravens taking offensive linemen. The Ravens taking Proctor.
I don't know.
They have the Buccaneers taking a cornerback. They have the Chiefs taking a cornerback, which makes sense. They traded an All-Pro, so it certainly makes sense.
Bucks are for sure going cornerback.
They
lost Jamel Dean, and they don't have anybody else.
They have the Jets going linebacker at 2 and then safety at 16 right in front of us.
They low-key need offensive linemen a bit.
What linebacker?
At 2?
Yeah.
Well, that
Reed.
Reeds, they class linebacker.
Oh, Arvell Reeds. Okay, yeah.
So, I'm just saying.
Maybe that could be a spot you trade up. Call AG.
See, now I'm getting into it. You know what I mean?
A little loose. You
Yeah,
getting loose.
all right.
Tell us what you're.
You got a week. You got a week out.
Tell us what you could get for dinner, Neal.
Oh, man. I have to get a Buddy's Pizza a little bit later on, man. Hey, draft night, when we're doing it, we'll be eating some Buddy's Pizza that night. There is no doubt about that. Hey, check out the veggie collection at Buddy's Pizza. This is kind of cool what they're doing here. $1 from every pizza and salad sold will support the Capuchin Soup Kitchen.
And
like direct.
Hot take, vegetables are better on pizza than meats. Mushrooms, onions, peppers.
Yep.
If I had to choose one or the other, I would take veggies over meat.
I don't know if I'm ready to go there, but I support
Spenny,
you.
I support
you.
Yeah. It might be you and me against the world, but I stand there with you.
I like a good pepperoni.
But anyway,
and
the moral of the story is when you dine in or carry out at anybody's location on the 27th, that's coming up, everybody, next Monday, as a matter of fact, 20% of the total sales will be donated directly to the Capuchin Soup Kitchen. Buddy's has raised over $4 million for this cause since 1976. And guys, look, they don't have this on here, but just real talking, not everybody's got the life we do, all right? Try to remember that sometimes. That's all I'm asking. You can order from their limited time veggie collection all month long. They'll donate $1 for every item from the veggie collection sold to the Capuchin Soup Kitchen. You get a great pizza. You help support a worthy cause. It's win-win for you, no doubt about it. Enjoy a great meal, support a great cause with Buddy's on Monday, April 27th. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
1.
What's up, everybody? Neal Ruhl here for Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. That is correct. Brewed with real Michigan cherries. Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. It's got that flavor, everyone. It's just the right amount of cherry, too. It's not too much. It's not too little. But, hey, the weather's finally getting nicer. Finally. So patio season is kicking off all around the state of Michigan. No beer says spring like Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Don't forget, $5 shorts of Sam Adams Cherry Wheat at any Art and Jake's location across Michigan on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. What's today? Oh, it's Thursday.
Today is Thursday.
Huh. That's odd. All right, so get on out to Art and Jake's today for a $5 short of Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Light, refreshing, brewed with real Michigan cherries, as we said. Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Please drink responsibly.
As the defense is currently constituted,
Yep.
Are you confident that it's championship level at this stage? As the defense is.
Yeah, I mean, those are our hopes. You know, that's look, we're never going to be satisfied in terms of where we're at. And that's what me and Dan are always constantly looking at. Man, we're always constantly looking at personnel and how to add more and tweaks and like all this stuff. It's certainly from a schematic standpoint, that's more of a Dan question. But I know that we're looking at that all the time. So whatever you're saying, like how it looks right now at this day, then, that may not be the case because we're always looking to add and, evolve it and make it better all the time.
And that was Brad Holmes talking about the NFL draft. Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty back here with you, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Get into there, get your thoughts out there. That's where I think the run is going to be. And I think the Jets are going to key it because what is Aaron Glenn? Like, what's his DNA? What is he about? Obviously a defensive coordinator here.
Yeah.
It's just where I think that's because I appreciate what reporter was that? Do we know who asked the question?
I don't know.
Yeah, props to them.
Yeah,
like that was very bottom line. Because I would say this, as currently constructed, i.e., no Brian Branch. I don't know the official designation for Kirby Joseph. I don't know what it is. I don't know the legal situation for Terrion Arnold. You get what I'm driving at
No,
here.
I get it. Yeah.
Like there are some questions. I like Tyleek. Obviously, you like Hutch. Obviously, you like Jack Campbell. Malcolm slotted to be one of the starting linebackers. There'll be questions about that. Yeah. There just will. I mean, as currently as they sit right now, based on what we know, is that a championship level defense?
No. On paper, no.
You want the truth? Or?
Yeah, let's just be real about it, Neal. It's okay.
You want the truth?
We support, but no, it's not. On paper, it is not. Like you said, if it is, we won't know it until we see it. But as of right now, hell no. Not even close.
Yeah, and like D-Mac, here's where I struggle with because I am on board with the offensive tackle camp. I have always been someone that said I would keep a guard in rotation consistently in drafts. I think that's what I want. I want them to go to the tackle route. I know it's what Spencer wants. He doesn't want the Larry June era.
No.
Like, he doesn't.
Yeah.
But D-Mac, if I'm asking the question, because is the offense a championship-level offense? The numbers say they are.
If the offensive line gets back, yes.
If the running game and if they can reestablish the running game, and it doesn't have to be at the elite level that it was when it was at its highest point, but it's got to be consistent to what it is to be able to get 2, 3, 4 yards first down to put them in those play action situations. When you take that away, you become one-dimensional offensively. Yes, so yes, they are so much further along and have the talent to be that team if they get it straight in the running game.
So, to me then, I guess the question would be, if that is the case, why are we just so accepting of an offensive tackle? You know what I mean? And I'm just asking the question. I'm not pounding the table for it.
Because we need that to reestablish, to get us at least our off. If we're going to win games, which side of the ball is going to win us a game?
It's going to be the offense.
Right, can be in a shootout if we get that running game established. Yeah. So that's why I focus on that left tackle. You just got rid of one. We saw what happens when you're plugging and playing and you go to the last game of the season and you got like your fifth string guy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's for me the talent on the defense that like makes or breaks it for me. It is the health and it is the scheme. Because when healthy, you have just as much, if not more, defensive talent than anybody in the National Football League, with at least 3 All-Pros out there. And a guy in Brian Branch who could be an All-Pro. And a guy in Ali McNeil who is showing signs of being that level before he got injured. So I think staying healthy is more important for me. And I've said it before, we've seen this defense be ass forever. And I don't think it's the talent. I think it's the scheme. And I've seen the offense carry
then that's something that draft can't fix.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why I'm wanting a tackle, because I've seen the offense carry you to an NFC Championship game when you have the best offensive line in the NFL. I've seen Kendall Vildor and fucking Cam Sutton out there in the NFC Championship game. I've seen you go 15-2 when Aiden Hutchinson broke his leg in half. Yeah. And I know that defense wins championships, but unless you are willing to make a drastic scheme change, which I don't think they are, one player is not going to make or break you having an elite defense.
And Neal, this is kind of what we talk about with Goff as well. Like this, it's no hate, but he does have limitations. And the fact that he can't get out the pocket and make plays off script, it's the utmost priority that you keep him upright. So that's why we kind of are accepting of offensive linemen more, because we know if Goff's not upright, this team, you think they bad last year, it's going south if you can't keep Jared Goff in that pocket.
Well, I mean, that's every quarterback.
I get that, Neal, but come on. We all know this is not hate. Yeah. He cannot get out of the pocket.
Sure.
He can't make plays off script. That's a something. If he could do that, then maybe we don't focus as much on offensive line. Maybe we can focus more on the defense. But because of that, we have to make that the priority.
So let me flip this around on you guys then. If you said, all right, show me the path of what they would do defensively. Same mock draft. I told you guys the people that are available on the defensive side of the ball. At this spot, it's Messidor. It's McNeil Warren, the safety from Toledo.
Yeah.
What is it? Avion Terrell, the cornerback from Clemson.
Did they have Bain still up there, or did he go?
No, Keldrick Falk.
Okay.
Caden McDonald, who some people say, if you want to turn off a run game, you draft him, and day one you turn off the run game.
If I'm looking to fix this defense in this draft, I'm taking the best safety on the board, and I'm flipping to a heavily nickel scheme, and I'm putting Brian Branch at nickel, and I'm putting that guy at safety. That's how you would have the best defense. That's how all of these defenses in the league that are the best in the league run it. You look at Seattle, you look at Houston, you look at all these teams, they're primarily nickel, and you have a guy, when healthy, in Brian Branch that could be one of the best players in the NFL in that role. If you want to run 3 linebackers, which it seems like they're going to do, then I don't know what you do.
So that's...
I mean, I hear that too. I do agree with it, but also getting pressure with your front four is like of the utmost importance as well. Like I would, if you're not going safety, like Spinny said, I would defensive end. I know that's a tired subject, but I'm a big Messidor fan. I know the age and some of the off the field stuff don't trend toward the Lions taking them. But once again, you continue to let good edge rushers come off the board. And I get sick of that. Like Wanham is great. But I don't know if he should be your number one. We kind of made that same mistake with guys of the past. So,
like, if they went up to the podium and took Emmanuel McNeil Warren, safety from Toledo,
it wouldn't, to your eyes, it wouldn't look the best. I get it. We Lions
people would
fans.
Fall out.
But it's understandable when you realize you're coming in the season empty-handed because you don't know what's up with Kirby Joseph, and Brian Branch isn't going to be available until way late in the year.
And those are my questions.
And I'll tell you, I wouldn't fall out.
I wouldn't fall out.
No, you wouldn't.
Talking about the regime or the scheme change for the defense, Dan Campbell has come out there and said, yeah, we want to run base, but if we don't have the guys to do it, we can't do it.
Yeah.
And you see them sign all of these secondary members, and hopefully Malcolm Rodriguez is that starting linebacker taking Anzalone's spot. I would more comfortably look at the base, or change the base to a more nickel approach. And if you're drafting a safety in the first round after signing all of those guys that are safety nickel hybrids in the offseason, you're telling me that's what you're going to do.
If they do that, Spenny,
I'm here for it.
Tyleik Williams becomes one of the most important players on that defense.
Oh, of course.
And nobody will recognize it. Nobody will understand it, but he does. You go to that because you have to swallow up the run.
Yeah, it's him and Jack Campbell.
Have to.
Yeah.
Have to. Not want to.
No, you have to.
Have to.
It'd be him and Jack Campbell.
Yeah, and I'm confident in that.
No,
Tyleik and Jack, I'll roll with that.
But I don't know if that happens this year because Kelvin Shepard, I don't know if he is ready to do that. He's still getting his bearings as a defensive coordinator in the league, let alone to change his entire philosophy that he was grown up in.
But when
I don't have time for that.
Well,
man.
I hear you. And when I hear Dan Campbell's comments, like since the season has ended, he kind of made a point of emphasis, like, look, I really was like upset with the way the defense was called in some aspects. There were some things we could have done differently here. Like, he has put a real big focus on the defense and trying to make that defense better while still believing in Kelvin Shepard. So I do think a change is on the table.
How many years is Panay in now?
Shit.
His 5th year?
Yeah, 5th. Yeah. Yeah, I get you.
Like the clock is and I've said this for all the people that say like I kiss Brad Holmes' ass and stuff like that. Like, he is a good draft evaluator. You're a hater if you say he's not. You're hating to hate.
He has way more hits than misses.
Yes, you're hating to hate. But I will say this: we're in Panay Sewell's 5th year now. You see what I'm driving at here?
We can't do it again.
No, this is it.
It gets tougher every time.
We can't waste another one.
Yeah, we can't reboot. We can't retool. We can't take a look at what we're doing. I can't hear that next year.
And we can't have arguably the greatest running back of all time, arguably the greatest wide receiver of all time, and now if he stayed there, what would be the greatest right tackle of all time, and not win anything.
Yeah, like it's
funny when you say it like
that.
that.
Make no mistake.
No, it's real, man.
And get this clear. We don't have any more time. And I'll say it again.
This is why
we don't have more time. Panay Sewell's in his 5th. It is time to go now. And if it doesn't work, then we got problems.
Yeah. But this is why I've been so concerned about this season. This ain't one to necessarily mail away, and I'm not saying that they are. But once again, there's so many like problems with this roster, especially defensively. You do not have the makeup to get this done in one year.
And like, look, it's not.
And I think they've accepted that.
And it's not all their fault. Like, it's not all Brad's fault.
It's not all his fault. But he gets some blame. Like, let's not do that. He gets blame.
You had Brian Branch.
Injuries is your biggest.
Yeah.
You've never had your full complement to whatever, which everybody does. But
you got to read and react.
Yeah.
And that's my thing with Yzerman, right? Like Stevie Y, like I like the trades he made. Like everybody says, he never makes trades and stuff. I rip off the best players on the team. Who are they? Guys he traded for. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are out of time now, man. Like, and you have to act accordingly. I'm not saying, and D-Mac, I hope people understand, there's a difference between we're out of time and desperate. I don't think we're desperation
but
yet.
Depending on this year, you could be in those waters.
But make sure the battery on the watch works well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like you can't afford another season like this past year. You can't.
That I agree with. 100%.
And before we speaking of out of time, we are out of time.
Yeah.
Purple Puma with the super chat in there. He says Goff basically needs Peyton Manning type protection.
Yeah.
He's close to Peyton Manning than he is Lamar Jackson.
Let me hit this.
Hit that, and then I'm gonna hit Mad Packs, then we'll get out of here.
All right, let me hit this because it's important. The draft party at Massage Chair House. Lions fans, get ready for the biggest night of the offseason on Thursday night, April 23rd, a week from today. Woodward Sports will be live at Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills for round 1 NFL draft party. Neal
we all get our own massage chair.
We're going to have buddies.
That's how I heard
I'm going for the Osaki this time for sure. Got the Infinity here. Tune in as we broadcast live from the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest. We'll be bringing the wall-to-wall NFL draft coverage featuring your favorite Woodward Sports personalities and elite expert analysis as the picks roll in. Woodward Sports NFL Draft Party live Thursday night, Massage Chair House, your ticket to ultimate recovery and relaxation.
And let me tell you about Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com and find a store near you carrying the best products in the game. The high-low pre-rolls, Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas. Their live rosin, it's elite. Their Blue Night live rosin is really good. Make sure you check it out. And their flower-only pre-rolls, so make sure you go check those out as well. Go to getmadpacks.com, find it near you. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs.
Andale, I have a tough time taking defensive backs in the first round. Got to be as bad as the success rate on quarterbacks in the first round. I'm with you on that. Nobody talks about that.
It's a tough turnaround.
The streets are littered with first-round defensive backs.
Yeah.
That are in the UFL. That's probably, I don't know that that's true, but it sounded good to say.
I think safety is a little better than corner, but I get the point, though.
Yeah. Absolutely. D-Mac.
Yo.
What do you got going on this weekend? Where are you going?
I'll be super fine. Liquor signing bottles tonight in Canton, 4 to 5 if you're around there. I'll see everybody up in Sault Ste. Marie tomorrow night. 4 o'clock, Kewadin Casino with the heavyweights, 5 to 7. We will see you then. Saturday have a fundraiser at the Troy Sports Arena. There's a charity hockey game going on there for a friend, Brian Prentice, who passed away.
Sorry to hear that.
For the family, for Josh and stuff. So, so family stuff. Other than that, and then guys, WrestleMania weekend.
It is.
Let's go.
I'm trying to get excited.
Shout out Darby Allin taking that no good MJF to the woodshed last night and winning the AEW championship. So, not many people could say they've climbed Mount Everest and won a championship.
And if anybody deserves it, it's Darby Allin, bro. He has laid it damn near his life on the line. Like, no, I'm dead. So you should watch some of Darby Allin's spots. You'll be like, what the hell is he doing? Like, he's gonna kill himself.
See y'all at the golf course.
To St. Marie.
Yeah, absolutely. Spenny.
Yeah.
You're out tomorrow.
I'm out tomorrow.
So
I'll be
KG
TD
slides over.
on Bourbon Friday. Watch out.
Damon in the sound booth.
All right, there it is. So, all right.
Solid group.
That is. We'll be doing it tomorrow.
We'll get on there, I promise. That's all I can promise
That's all I need.
Yep.
All right. Well, see you later.
See you, folks.